He looks determined without being ruthless. Something heroic in his manner. There's a courage about him. Doesn't look like a killer. Comes across so calm. Acts like he has a dream. Full of passion.
You don't trust me, huh?
Well, you know why.
I do. We're not supposed to trust anyone in our profession anyway.
Are you ready to talk sports? You've logged on to the right place. John Edge and the Sports Heads. Get ready for the ride of your life.
Crack bags heavy on the cash all night. At the drug site, we hung tight. 3 o'clock in the night, ounces of oil, dirty kicks. Money gets low in the street, yo. Tough times, nickels that's bigger than dimes. You know the flavor. Roughneck City, ain't nothing sweet, kid, ain't nothing pretty. New York, popping the cork on crime. Look at the 9.
All right, sorry for the late start. We were supposed to start at 7:30, but you know, things happen. Traffic, work. What else? Precipitation. Wow, what an awful day earlier. It rained like crazy.
I like how you didn't specifically blame that on me. That was nice.
I didn't blame it
We're
on you.
generally starting late for some specific reason. Nothing to do with me.
I'm not. Hey, we were supposed to start at 7, but thanks to George Rodriguez, he said we could start at 7:30, and we're starting at 7:53. Deal.
Yeah, not bad.
So, you know, that's Miami time, right? Everybody's late in Miami.
Yeah.
Means we're gonna leave early too.
No, I don't think so. I
Check
think
out in the third session.
we'll do a full 2 hours of Sports Head Show. The number is 954-990-0036. Welcome to the show. John Edge and the Sports Heads. We're on D4Radio.com. Sorry, D4Radio.com, and also on SoulFlowRadio.com. And like I promised on Facebook and Twitter, we're not going to spend the whole show on the Jason Collins story. We'll touch on it briefly, but we're not going to spend the whole show on Jason Collins. I've been
I
hearing.
actually have one question for you when we get to that point. I got one just for you.
Okay. So we'll touch on it briefly. You know, there was a lot of shows here in Miami where I think the whole 3 hours of somebody's show, that all he talked about was just Jason Collins. Calls were calling in about Jason Collins. Can you say Jason Collins 3 times in a row?
Can you say your career is over?
Really?
Good time to come out because your career is over.
Nah, he'll play.
He will not.
Really?
Mark my words. He will not ever start. He'll never play another NBA team again. His career's over.
All right,
I think it's time to write a book. His career's over. Guarantee it. His career's over.
You're guaranteeing that.
Why would he come out this time of his career? He's been, 15 years in the league now?
He's been with
He grew up with Bill Clinton's daughter at Stanford. She's old, dude. She's in her late 30s.
Yeah.
He got it. You know, he was a 12th man on our team this year. He got cut.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking him. I'm saying do your thing. You know, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that. I
Good,
got a
good
question for
player.
you, but-
Good player in college.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Good quality, you know, journeyman over his career. But
What he
his
played
career
in
is now over.
six NBA teams. I think he played in. How many years did he play in the NBA?
Came out, I want to say early 2000.
2001.
Yeah,
So that's what, 12 years?
12 seasons.
12 seasons in the NBA. Well, we'll get to him later. Like I said, we don't want to spend too much time on that because, you know, there's too many things going on right now in sports. Number one, the NBA playoffs. Number two, baseball. Those are the 2 top things I want to touch on before we get to the Jason Collins, because every sports show, I don't want to say every sports show in America, but a lot of the sports shows started out with the Jason
Deal with
Collins thing.
nonsense gossip for real. Let's get to real stuff. See, that's what we handle the business over here. You know,
The NBA playoffs.
Talk about nonsense
The
later.
Heat just swept the Milwaukee Bucks. The C's didn't get swept.
Fighting for dear life. You know, we're halfway on the canvas, throwing left hooks. Come on, man.
When I say C's, I mean the Celtics. For those who don't know who are the C's, those are Kyle Jones Celtics. You know, there's a lot of things going on in the NBA. You know, you got Dwight Howard. Did he intentionally, you know, foul out on purpose?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
He fouled out in the second quarter. Is that right?
Third quarter.
I thought he got ejected.
He got ejected early in the third.
Yeah,
Second
okay,
technical.
okay.
He got tangled up in the basket and he started throwing his arm. The ref didn't call anything. Got
So-
teed up, got tossed.
And did you see when he walked out of the tunnel?
Talking behind him, yeah.
Was that no? He got it with Is it Kupchak?
Yeah, Mitch Kupchak.
Yeah, he got into some type of
Yeah, he's out. This is
verbal-
one and done with LA.
you know whatever.
Would you resign him
confrontation.
if you were them? That's crazy.
I don't know.
No.
That sounds terrible. You see what they coined it in LA? They said the Dwightmare. That's
Dwightmare.
good. That's good, dude.
So I think he's not coming back. I don't know if you guys agree with that. Starting with Deal,
No, he's gone.
he's gone.
Well, he never looked like he wanted to be there.
ever.
I think he got there and he had this idea, and then once he found out that he's not going to be the man and Kobe still is, then he's like, why did I come here?
But
Have
now,
we ever
he's
seen-
going to be the man now.
But have we ever seen such an
Nah.
emotional basketball player ever? I mean, he makes what LeBron did look like peanuts.
You know,
Feel me? Like, I mean, LeBron just was confused about, I think, how he went about it. There's no questioning now LeBron's dedication, his greatness, and his seriousness. I've never seen anything like this. This is like a soap opera every day
Yeah.
with this guy. Who would take a chance on this? He wants max dollars. Like, you're the best center to be terrible.
now we're going to go through this whole summer now thinking where Dwight Howard is going to go. Is going to be.
And that's exactly what he wants. That's what I'm saying. He wants drama.
wants the
He's like,
attention.
look at me. He's
Yeah.
like taking, the dude that takes Instagram pics every 5 seconds. Like, look at me, please. I'm starving for your attention to look at me. Like,
Buck, you think he's gone out of L.A.?
Yeah, I do. I think you're going to see him in Dallas, Atlanta, or Houston.
Dallas, okay.
Those are the 3 teams I would suspect. I would really like to see him in Houston.
I would also like to see that.
Houston would be really, really good.
They're
with him
a
there.
niche or two away, a couple key players from being really competitive.
Now-
Atlanta would be another good team.
But they're saying
For him.
Atlanta because his dad wants him to go to Atlanta. Is
And they
that,
got a lot of cap room, man. They got rid of a lot
He's
of
from
guys.
Atlanta.
he's from
Yeah.
okay.
They got a lot. They got rid of a lot of things in this
Yeah.
past offseason. And then Dallas was flirting with him, for a while, and they're trying to get Darren Williams, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
last year, But so they got plenty of room, and Cuban's always, a GM that's gonna make, owner GM whatever. It's gonna make the big move.
Yeah.
So you always got to throw Dallas out there.
But out of those 3 teams we just mentioned, we mentioned the Houston Rockets, the Dallas Mavericks, and the Atlanta Hawks. Out of those 3 teams, which team do you think, and I'm asking this question to all you guys, is if Dwight Howard goes to any of those 3 teams, makes them an automatic contention for the NBA
I think
championship?
anybody contends for anything.
Houston. I like Houston a lot.
I don't think it makes a difference. You're saying out of those 3 teams,
Yeah.
the best fit for him is Houston, but I don't think it makes a difference because he's obviously unreliable and emotionally extremely devious. Now, how is that helpful at all?
Atlanta would be good too with him, Josh Smith, and Devin Harris.
Oh
That's
my
another-
God,
that's
that sounds
very-
like a
That's
nightmare.
very good. But
Talking
it's
about the head
Atlanta,
cases,
though.
man. You
Yeah.
But
gotta
it's
be kidding me.
Atlanta. They've always had a halfway decent roster. and they've
Houston
always-
would be his best fit.
Yeah.
I think
he
so,
doesn't
too.
have to be the number 1 guy. James Harden will fill that role.
But you
Jeremy
gotta-
Lin
you-
can get him the ball.
You got to think
And
about
they
it,
got a
man. If
good
he can't
backup.
survive in one of the most well-run franchises in the NBA, how is he gonna make it anywhere else?
Yeah, but it
LA
wasn't
is top of the top, dude. I know they had injury crises, if you want to put it. So what, man? You know what I'm saying? If you can't flourish, at least get your act together under that type of tutelage and that elite a franchise. Shouts to the Lakers. They're the class of the class. How you gonna make it anywhere, bro? I don't understand. I don't get what his angle is.
Too much.
How do you not get it yet? What is he? 26 now? 27?
He's that young?
You're not a little cat, man.
26, 27 years old?
He might be older than that. I mean, what did you drafted? Did 04? 02?
We had to look that
I'm gonna look
04.
it up, but he's
Yeah, it
been in the
was
league long
04.
enough for this his behavior not to be
Yeah.
acceptable.
Well, if he goes to Houston, I don't even know. Like, didn't we talk about this before, Kyle, about Kevin McHale not being an NBA coach? He's better, behind the scene kind of guy. He's more, a general manager. But like you said, you saw the Houston Rocket players not, disrespecting him, not, paying attention to him while he's giving out instructions during, in the huddles and all that. So, what do you think? Dwight Howard will come in and try to, play under Kevin McHale?
No, why you playing anybody? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I think he needs to go somewhere where there's a well-established coach, well-respected coach, where where he will just gel with the team because, like you said, right now he's just Dallas Mavericks. Well, what's his name? Dallas Mavericks coach, Carlisle.
Tony. Oh,
Rick Carlisle.
Yeah, Rick Carlisle.
Rick Carlisle from Dallas.
He's a well-respected coach.
He's a good coach.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I guess we just got to go through this drama here this whole summer to see where Dwight Howard is going to go. But what a I think he's one of my he's on the loser category in my eyes. But wow, getting ejected in the third quarter.
I think he's a jerk,
when
man.
we were about to get ousted out of the playoffs in a sweep.
You got to think about he's pulling an Andrew Bynum, and Andrew Bynum's like a child.
Yeah.
He's like a baby, and you're acting the same behavior, and you've been defensive player of the year. You took your team to the finals. Like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up? He's reminding me like for real. I hate to do this. He reminded me a lot of Jay Cutler, man. His attitude sucks, bro.
Why you have to bring up Jay, man?
No, I'm just saying the only thing he remind me of is this
Come
that.
on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
He
like
just turned 30, by the
no
way.
matter where
Just
you're
turned
at, you're
30.
just disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? Who? Dwight Howard?
Yeah, no,
Jay
Jay
Cutler. I was
just-
gonna say Dwight
just-
Howard got to be
It's
younger than
the
that.
same age as me.
Joe Buck tackled him in high school. Was that right? Tell us the story, Joe. Tell us the
We
story.
always say this story, but it never happened. I don't know where we got this.
What you did something with Jay Cutler in high school. What was
I
it?
used to throw rocks at his car,
Okay. You guys
and that
grew-
turned into sacking him. They're playing football against him.
That turned into banging his girl. You
Yeah,
know, he
all
had
that.
Cavallari over last week.
So let's get to our hometown Heat here, hometown team here, the Heat. They sweep the Milwaukee Bucks. I thought Milwaukee would at least win one game. Did anybody think that?
I did not.
Anybody think that?
No.
I thought maybe in Game 4 they might get bored. That's exactly what I thought. They were going to sit out D-Wade because he's hurt.
Yeah.
They're going to let them. They're not going to focus. But the man's on a different level this year. Braun's on a different level, man.
So and Ray
Different
Allen too.
level.
Ray Allen is just on fire. in
Yeah,
the
But Ray
playoffs.
Allen does that now because it's easy. I'm telling y'all right now, he gets in a clutch situation, man, he's going to choke up, man. Ray Allen's a punk, man. He cost us a championship, man.
Oh,
he
really?
cost us
You
a
a
championship.
He also won you a
He cost-
championship.
He personally cost the championship.
He got you
So
one,
it's all
though.
good.
I think
He got
I
you
would
one.
blame that championship more on Rondo than anything.
Are you kidding me?
Can't blame anything on Ray
Is that
Allen. He
serious
got
talk?
you a championship.
Yeah, man.
Rondo elevates his game by 7 in the playoffs. He's like a triple-double every single night, man.
He's also the reason Ray Allen no longer is with Boston.
Because he's like a little girly mouth, man. We hurt your feelings. He talking about you. Are you sad, Ray?
So
you heard it?
So Kyle Jones hates.
It's all good. No, I
he
expected. I expect. My point was, I don't want anything associated with being Ray Allen hater or not. He's cool with me, man. He got us a ring. I'm saying the Heat are extremely focused, extremely.
But who's on that hate list? You hate Ray Allen. You hate
Any Yankee.
I don't hate
Anybody
him. I
that-
don't
that
hate Ray
left-
Allen. I'm just disappointed in the way he went out.
But who's
Like
the-
a chump. He went out like a chump. We can all admit. I know he's on this guy's team. He probably doesn't want to admit it. Ray Allen went out like a chump.
Johnny Damon?
It's like getting whooped by the Yankees continuously. And let me just sign with you. I can't beat you. So let me just sign with you. Like that's soft, man. That's not what real men do it. You don't sign with your rival, bro. Yes, Miami Heat are now a rival. You know what I'm saying? They beat us enough times in the playoffs, twice in the last 2 seasons, and we beat them the year before that. They're rivals. And you're just gonna go sign with them. That's crazy to me. That's like Johnny Damon going right from us to the Yankees, not signing with Chi-Town in between. That kind of softened the blow a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I don't hate anybody that defected as long as they didn't go right to the Yankees.
Okay.
I mean,
We don't throw Wade Boggs in there, right?
I have a problem with Wade Boggs because he was a lifer though. Johnny Damon was already a journeyman.
But
He'd
Wade
already
Boggs
played for-
he went to Tampa before he went to the
right,
Yankees.
but he's still a traitor because
Yeah.
you would never sign with the Yankees ever. That's like Pedro going to sign with the Yankees.
Yeah.
That'd have been like Manny signing with the Yankees. You're a not even Manny because Johnny Damon was a journeyman.
Or
That's
David
like,
Ortiz signed with the Yankees.
yeah, that's like Tim Wakefield signing with the Yankees. That'd be absolute blasphemy.
Really.
Blasphemy.
Hmm.
Wasn't even that mad at Vinatieri because we don't have beef with the Colts like that. In their minds, they think we might, but we really don't. You know, in Peyton Mann's era, we kind of seen him on a
Yeah.
regular basis.
Yeah.
So him signing with them wasn't as bad,
Yeah.
but it's all good.
Well, you know what?
Good luck, Ray.
You know what?
Ray,
this-
Ray.
You know what? I made me upset that what overshadowed the two, important things that are going on in sports now: the NBA playoffs and Major League Baseball. The Jason Collins stuff overshadowed both of those things I just mentioned, and also the NFL draft. Like so much coverage of the NFL draft. It was just too much. Every
kinda
time you
over-excessive,
turn
right?
on ESPN, it was the NFL draft.
And it wasn't
every time.
just that. They had 2 separate channels. The
Yeah.
NFL channel had their own 5 guys, plus ESPN had Berman and his cohorts.
Yeah.
You had ESPN 2. You had everything. It's like I was watching it today. They still have Mel
still-
Kiper like doing draft grades.
You know, he wakes up to this though. This is what he lives for, man. This type of,
yeah,
you know,
he gets paid. He's good at it.
He probably
very good.
he relieves himself to watching himself on TV doing this in 6 months from now.
He's the man, though.
I love college football.
He's the man. He does know his stuff, though.
Theo,
And
you're
you're getting down to like the 6th round, and he's already telling these
man.
guys what this guy does good, where he came from, where his high school, what he ran, and all this. I'm like, wow, he watches a lot of film.
Dio, do you agree? Too much NFL draft coverage?
Oh my God! Yeah, this year I think I noticed it more than I ever have before.
It was just too much. Too much.
Leading up to it, and then all the coverage and
Yeah.
the 3 days. It's like, you just wrap it up in 2.
In it's not just the NFL draft too. You have like the 2 cover stories on ESPN. It's the Collins gay thing and Tim Tebow leaving the Jets.
Yep.
2 things that
Who cares?
I mean, it would have made everybody's life if Tim Tebow would have came out of the closet too. That would have been
that would have been a better story. See, I would have enjoyed that.
We're in the NBA playoffs. The Major League Baseball is, even though it just started, those who are diehard baseball fans should like, whenever this Jason Collins story came up, whenever this NFL draft thing, just the coverage that's just crazy. Would have said, "Come on, I don't even want to listen to this.
And
Give me some baseball."
And with that Collins thing, they never made a big deal about when Brittany Griner came out, like 3
Yeah.
weeks ago, about her being gay and her being the number 1 pick in the NBA, the WNBA
Because
draft.
we have to, in fact, even though it's
You know what I mean?
2013, it's okay for women to be gay. It's still not okay for men to be gay in our
It's just-
society.
yeah.
Still, it's a fact.
crazy to
I don't
me.
think anybody was surprised by Brittany Griner.
No, I understand that,
Yeah.
but still, it's still popular.
Didn't Amici was he the first guy to come out?
Yeah, but he came out
Yeah, he
after
came
he
out
retired.
after,
Yeah, yeah.
No one's come out active playing. Everybody comes out when they're gay. It's all, what can they say now? You're already retired.
Yeah.
Well, there's a GM too, Sacramento.
Oh yeah, for
GM?
Portland. I think.
Portland.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? though? He came
Used to
out.
be in
The season's
Phoenix.
over for the Wizards, so
Yeah.
his season's over. played for a lowly team, so there's not really any distraction for any other team. And it's not, you know what I mean? It's just the timing of his releasing that.
So there's an agenda behind this.
Is just, to me, convenient that he didn't affect his basketball career. He didn't come out in February and say this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Came out when the season's over. Like, his playing career was done.
Well,
You
now
think
it
so?
sucks.
I don't
Well, now
think
it
so,
sucks.
man.
Now it sucks for him because if he does get signed, people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's signing because he's gay," and if they don't sign him, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, they're not gonna sign him."
That's what I'm
and
saying.
They're gonna be
Things
gay.
like that. It just made it weird.
I would
That's
sign
it.
him not just because I would. I mean, I wouldn't mind him on the team. He shows good leadership, courageous. I mean, that can be good in the locker room.
Yeah.
To me, but that's just me.
All right, so the Heat have to wait till Monday to begin their series against my Bulls. I'm already saying it. We're going to win the series.
We are 3-2, right?
We're 3-2.
Hey, can we
Nate
Can we
Robinson.
talk about Nasty Nate? Can we talk about Nasty Nate? That boy went. That was one of the best points I've ever seen in my life. Period.
Jordan-like.
Ever.
Jordan-like.
It was incredible. He
should have got
came-
ejected from the game
he
doing
came
that
back
to C.J. Watson.
2 points, right? He was 2 points away from setting the all-time scoring record for a quarter for the Bulls.
Yeah.
But does it matter? I mean, you could put Brooklyn and Chicago's teams together. They're still not going to beat the Heat.
Come on.
That's a good
Damn it,
point.
Joe
That's
Buck.
pretty good.
All right, we come back. We'll get into more NBA talk,
Bastards.
and then we'll get into some Major League talk also. And we'll save the NFL draft for later. All right, D4Radio.com, SoFloRadio.com. Keep it locked. The number's 954-990-0036. SoFloRadio.com. All right, welcome back to the show. Marlins and Mets in the 5th inning, top of the 5th. Slowey versus Hefner. This guy Slowey's a good pitcher for the Marlins. Too high or too low? A little higher, Joe? Okay, I got you. Also in the NBA tonight, Warriors and Nuggets. What's the deal there, Warriors and Nuggets? Is it Warriors 2-1?
Warriors up 3-1.
Warriors 3-1 over
Got
the
him on
Nuggets.
the ropes, kid.
Even with David Lee going down? Wow. This guy Stephon Curry is unbelievable. Huh?
He actually put on a Nate Robinson-like performance the other night.
He did.
He reminds me of Reggie Miller.
He does.
He's a star in the regular season and went superstar into the postseason.
He gets hot though. He is as good as anybody in the league.
I saw a
He's
stat where
terrifying.
he's in 4 games, 100 points and 40 assists.
Yeah.
Only 2 other people have done that: KJ and Oscar Robinson. 100 points and 40 assists.
But I think Stephon Curry, he could create his own shot. I don't think. Well, did Reggie Miller? I don't
of course, Reggie Miller.
Reggie
did. He's
just moved
crazy.
without the ball so
He's the
quick.
reason that he's why Rip Hamilton and Ray Allen are what they are. They both said they watched him, and that's why they're so elusive without the ball. He's the originator with that.
And I'm not saying he was like he played like Reggie. I'm just saying like he steps up in the postseason like Reggie
he
did.
get
You
hot
know,
like Reggie. He gets going, boy.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Also, the Grizzlies are at the Clippers. That series tied 2-2.
I'm disappointed in the Clippers thoroughly.
Really?
Disappointed, yeah.
I thought
They were rolling game 1 and 2, but all of a sudden, they're right back in the play. I mean, you just wasted chances for you to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? The one thing the Heat are doing that no one else is able to do is stay healthy, man. They took care of business.
Yeah. I
You
thought.
want to be a champion, you take care of business in the first round. You know what I mean? Letting these games drag on and on and on is not conducive to winning championships.
I thought that series there was going to go 7, Grizzlies and the Clippers. So
that one's 2-2, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
too,
a
but
good
the
one.
Grizzlies have won the last 2 though. It's all
Yeah,
been
at
all
home.
home.
Kind of
yeah.
like Atlanta though.
yeah.
Pacers won the first 2. And
I'm also disappointed in the Pacers, to be honest. I thought Pacers were coming in and
they're
handle
not
business.
playing very
You know
good.
what I'm saying? Like they just like the Clippers. They dominated the first 2 games. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
The Pacers look good.
It's a different
And all
story
of a
when
sudden,
when
they
you're at
come
home.
back
It's
to
a different
Indiana
story, man.
tied up.
Yep. And then Memphis matches up really good against the Clippers. So my prediction
I
might come
understand
true.
Memphis is big,
Yeah.
but just the Clippers are deep, man.
Yeah.
They are deep. But they're probably the deepest bench in the league. I mean, they are deep, bro.
So they're at home tonight, 2-2. I can't stay up for those late games. Do you guys? Anybody stay up for those late games?
I don't have a choice. I work overnight, so
Do you
I
watch
catch all
those
of them.
games?
We got them in
Theo,
the
you,
lobby.
I don't know. You don't stay up for those late
I
games.
can't.
No.
I
Those
can't.
10:30 starts.
No.
I'm in
And then
bed. I'm
about
in bed by
1:30.
10.
Yeah.
2 a.m. The TNT crew comes back on.
I'm barely catching the end of the Heat. And the end of those blowouts. The end of the Heat blowouts. Speaking of the Heat, we have to wait, I guess, until Monday
That's funny.
to see. It's either going to be Brooklyn or my Bulls.
Can y'all at least do me a favor, please, the Bulls, and like win a game, put a dent in the armor, do something. They can't just run through the playoffs like this. That's not fair, man.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying when the Bulls play the Heat, can y'all at least win
we'll-
a game,
We'll
put
win,
a dent
we'll
in the
win
armor,
at least 2 games.
do something.
We're going to at least win 2 games.
That's not stretching it a little bit. I like to get 1 at least. I hope.
Deal. Come on, why you got that face, man?
Can they make competitive at least?
Lucky to get one.
Can they make competitive at least?
Maybe they're going through the motions right now and winning games by 20.
They won every single game by 10 plus points in that series.
Wait till they pick it up. It's going to be.
They
Stupid.
didn't play for the first 2.5 quarters of any of those games.
It's stupid.
Dude, they were down by what? 10, 2 different games?
Yeah,
15 plus.
they just, you can clearly tell it's like, well, we'll just wait this out.
And
Wow,
you know
you
what?
guys are really bad. All right, we're winning now.
The bottom line is too that they're great. All that they have some good players on the Heat. There is one singular reason why if he might not be far off from his prediction.
Yeah.
They might get 3, 4, 5 rings. I mean, I've never seen nothing like this. I've never
Dude,
seen
and-
anything. No, let's be real for a second. Let's just chill, fellas. I know we're all not repping the Heat except for this guy.
Yeah.
Let's be
Hey.
real with ourselves. The best player in our generation, physical wise, is LeBron James. I'm
In
talking
our
about
generation?
Our generation. I'm talking about since 1990.
Okay.
All of us in the same room. Let's be real, right? Since you actively watched basketball when you were like what, 6th, 7th grade.
Well, 1990.
I'm just saying, Jordan. Yeah, but we were all like younger. I'm saying like maybe me. I guess
For him,
you and me,
different.
maybe.
Me, yeah.
This guy too. I mean, right?
I was
Let's
in
be
my
real.
mid-20s.
Because I'm saying, I'm just saying, I watched Jordan all that. I was like a little younger, by the time he was his last championship, I was in 9th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying
I understand
currently,
your point.
As an adult, he reminds me, to be real, of a more physically gifted Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
That's saying something, and I hate to say that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah.
he's not on my squad, but I have to be real with myself.
Yeah.
Now that he won and it's over and the hatred's gone, the boy's incredible. He do what it do and then some, like to the 10th degree. I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy.
What impresses me the more about LeBron is that he's matured so much with the media.
Everything, in every way,
everything,
in every
yeah,
way
okay.
possible. He stopped tweeting during the games. He said he shut his social media down. Now
Yeah.
you get word from the championship's over.
Yeah,
That's genius. That's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
focus, man. Do you see the interview after Game 4? Dude,
No.
he ain't bat an eye. He looked like he was so unsatisfied with just what happened. I'm actually floored, thunderstruck by how much he's grown in the last 2 seasons. It's terrifying.
And another thing about the Heat, their bench is that pickup of the Birdman. It's been
Energy,
unbelievable.
straight energy.
and
Beautiful.
not just that. Norris Cole is playing unbelievable coming off the bench as
Yeah.
back, and you also have Battier and Ray Allen coming off. I mean, that's 4 legitimate good starters that you.
You also
that
have
are
Chris
playing
Bosh,
very well.
Dwayne Wade, blah blah blah. I'm just saying it goes
Even
on.
Rashard
and on.
Lewis
It
played a
starts
couple
and
minutes.
ends.
Yeah.
With LeBron,
Braun.
I understand that, but the Birdman has came in and he
He's been
gives
a
them
sig-
a bit, very good. And what they need, they need guys, somebody to rebound and somebody to block shots.
No, he's
Yeah.
pretty
And he's
energy,
been-
pure
and-
energy, absolutely.
and he's done what they needed him.
He gave
And
them
more.
that little swaggy that they
And
didn't
more.
I
have
love
before.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
And then when he puts up the wings, I get up and put.
You
the
know why I
wings
can't
up.
front? You know why I feel like? You know why I feel like this team bonded on some real funny stuff, like where it really turned for them
It's
was
from
that video when
the Harlem
Birdman
Shake.
came out first with this.
Unbelievable.
Birdman, I was like, wow, it stunned me how quickly he won favor in the locker room. Do you know what I'm saying? He had been there 2 days at that point,
Yeah.
a week. He's
Yeah.
the first one in the video getting them amped up. Like
He doesn't.
that was a really big pickup.
and
man.
he knows his role. He's gonna go in there and play 11 minutes. He doesn't have any set plays. He doesn't care.
I
Nah,
think
he just
he's
runs
only
around. He
lost
said,
like
"Just
2
go do
games
stuff."
since he's been with the Heat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They haven't lost much of
I got
anything.
one for you. Since they picked him up, they're 40-2.
Ooh, wow.
How about that?
Wait,
Look up
he's
that
played
stat.
that many games?
40-2.
Yeah, I think he came in like
He came in
a
halfway.
little bit.
He came in right at the game after the the game of the Super Bowl was his first game, right?
Really?
That would
Yeah,
have been
right
the
when
end
they
of
started the
February.
streak.
I can't remember, but it's been an awesome addition.
It might not be 40.
For your
I
hometown
actually
Heat.
might have mistaken that. Might have been from their run from when they were on that winning streak.
Yeah.
But they've lost 2 games literally since they
Yeah, I don't
picked him
think it's
up.
40. I think it
2
might have
games. Might be 20
been.
something.
I know they lost 2 games with
2
him
games, period.
since he's joined the team.
Period.
Yeah. But any asking all you guys here on the show, any word on D Rose? You know, there's the rumors saying that he might come back against the Heat if they beat Brooklyn and move on to play the Heat. Starting with Deal, do you think D Rose should come back?
No.
You talking about this season?
I'm talking about against the series
They're
against
not.
the Heat.
They're not gonna win anyway. So all you're doing is just jeopardizing
Yeah.
him with that.
Yeah, there's no way.
I heard somebody say he's going to start right away. Come on, he's not going to start right away. He'll come off the bench, probably be the third guy off the bench.
Are you talking about this season?
Yeah, I'm talking about the next
how
series.
could you even do
What
that
if they-
though? How could you go from not playing at all
Yeah, so-
to going to full throttle playoff?
Yeah,
mode?
yeah.
That sounds crazy.
That
to
sounds
me.
real good. Even Magic Johnson said it. He goes, "Please do not play. You're risking an injury. The Bulls don't need you right now."
He's not even mentally there.
Yeah,
Like you could tell he's like terrified to play.
Yeah, you can't do that. Plus, I mean, I guess they're talking about that since Heinrich's down now. They have no point guard.
right.
Who was their backup? Teague from Kentucky.
Yeah,
That's their backup
Yeah.
point guard.
I like him too, but not yet. Got to give him a little time.
Heinrich is hurt. Noah's hurt. Noah's playing like.
Hey, I'm
on
sorry.
1
I just
foot.
want to toot my own horn. I'm absolutely correct. I looked. They played 42 games with the Heat. They were 40-2.
Nice.
Since he
It
came
was
in.
3. It was 3
What's
losses.
up?
I
Well,
just got it.
3.
Whatever.
Okay.
Round of
That's
applause.
so
Pretty
close.
good, right? Come on, man. I'm usually just throwing out.
Wow.
random-
No, that was perfect.
Pretty good, right?
I was
40
amazed.
You showed up, stat man.
It's 40-3.
Oh,
Is that correct? 40-3.
No, it was 39-3, but close enough.
Oh,
You showed stat man up.
Off
I'm
road.
sorry. No, it's only one time, dude.
I'm
Usually,
going home.
43-3 overall, including the playoffs.
Ouch.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. I mean, that's
Wow.
crazy, right? That's a pretty wild
And he only
stat,
plays
bro.
11 minutes a game.
He doesn't even.
Stat.
let's move on to the next
I
series.
guess I'm not gonna say he does everything, but still, he's.
I've
like
been
you said.
bashing this guy all season, Carmelo Anthony, man.
Keep it going.
I'm still not sold.
He's got my respect, man.
Why? Because he scores a lot.
I got none.
Are you serious?
I don't.
Because he's not just scoring; he's rebounding. He's doing a lot of things.
He's
man.
what?
You know what? LeBron,
He's rebounding.
You gotta be kidding me, bro. He does nothing except score. He shot 35 shots. He made 10.
Yeah, I know.
That's the worst
but
performance
still
since
scored
John
30
Starks.
points.
But who cares? What is that? That's like Kobe shots. Kobe makes like 20.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying. The way
Give him some
No,
a little respect.
Because the grief I did, because he was the Olympic champ, and now he said that he should have been MVP this year. If LeBron wasn't LeBron, he would have been MVP this year, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I'm just saying. We were so hard on LeBron last year. The same applies to all superstars now. We set a bar real high with this cat.
Yeah.
You're going to disrespect LeBron, say he's not nothing until he makes championship? Same thing with Melo. Show me something new. So what? Yippee scrap. You can score 35 points in your sleep. So what?
Yeah.
So what? If they, handle business next game, handling the Celtics, like destroy us, then I'll start thinking otherwise. You know what I'm saying? If you really come back from that loss and shut us down, like you're supposed to do, because they have a better team, and then move on next round. You know, focus on the next goal.
Yeah.
You can't spend these games squandering, wasting games. If we get back in the game 6 and 7, I mean, it's
So,
not championship.
what's the reason why the Knicks are a good team?
Because they have 100 3-point shooters. They have potent offense. I give it to them. They got J.R. Smith and Melo, and if Novak gets hot, I mean, they got some players.
Yeah.
Plus, I give their coach that. He's pretty good.
I think Jared Smith is a key player for the Knicks.
Must resign.
Yeah.
Must.
J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's one of the least.
And Raymond
he's talking about
Felton,
hate.
Felton playing out of his
What
mind.
he said the other
right?
night.
What do you say?
Raymond Felton's playing out of his mind.
Hey, he
Little
is
chubby
playing
guy.
out of his mind, bro.
Yeah.
What did he say?
J.R. Smith's like, I'd be home playing golf right now if I played in Game 4.
Are you serious?
I'd be playing golf right now. I was like, come on, Celtics. Come on, C's. Just come back and do the inevitable.
You gotta like his. I actually respect his almost ignorant swaggy. You know, like he's
that whole team. I can't.
I love it.
I can't stand.
Why do they have to wait until Wednesday to play?
Because they're doing that on purpose. They're giving the C's time to rest.
Really?
I'm not making no excuses.
It'll
We lose,
start-
we lose. I'm telling you, they set this way to let the elite, not elite, but the storied franchises get a chance to come back. They did that with LA. LA
They
gave
did
up
that with the
absolutely
Spurs.
no fight.
They did that with the
The
Spurs in
Spurs.
LA
Spurs
because
are-
the Spurs were so old. They were trying to give them extra time to rest.
So
You know what I'm saying?
You guys believe in that conspiracy thing?
Of course, because at some point Tim Duncan's going to be gone. Paul Pierce
Everybody's
gonna be
got
gone.
in this break though. Even the Heat had a big break between Game 3 and Game 4.
They did?
Yeah, it was like 2 days off or whatever.
I literally think it's just to keep people on their seats. You know what I'm
They
saying?
played on
Because at some
Thursday.
point the games just end. You know.
Kyle, Paulie looks just
Terrible.
He looks like he's.
You gonna say terrible? It's
he-
okay. Don't be scared.
He has like a piano on his back. He can't
Yeah,
run.
Game 3.
He's
He looked better. Game 4 he looked good.
He got
Game
ankle
3,
weights on.
He looked so terrible. Me and my brother were watching. It was making me grimace. It was hard to watch. Like he was so discombobulated. He was like stumbling, staggering, coughing the ball up. Off the front of the rim. Like
yeah,
what
that's what I'm saying.
are you doing?
All his shots are hitting off the front of the rim. That tells you he has no legs, man.
He looked tired, man. He looked tired. He looked to me like the weight of a team that has no direction.
Yeah, and KG,
that no direction,
no defense on KG.
comes from Rondo. Why I say Rondo is the best player in the league, not named LeBron James or Kevin Durant. What's up? He's that important to the squad. Look at how we look. We would easily hang with these guys in these games. We go to half every game winning, and then we come out choked.
So what was that
'cause there's
talk
no
about when
direction.
Rondo being down? They're a better team now.
It was nonsense. Who said that? I know.
A lot of people said that.
Because people are haters, man. People love stirring up drama, man. Nonsense.
Yeah, we might spend
Would
the whole
would
show on
anybody,
NBA
would anybody
playoffs.
agree with that? Would anybody say that? Would anybody
No,
have the
that's
audacity to say
nonsense.
they're
Theo,
better without
you're an
Rondo?
NBA
That's
guy.
crazy.
Without Rondo, are they a better team? Hell no, right?
Not that much worse though.
I'm just saying, you got to remember the fact that Rondo elevates his game from here already,
Yeah.
to here in the playoffs. There's not a player in the league right now that elevates their game better than him in the playoffs besides LeBron.
Defensively, he's great too.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
He triple-double waiting to happen in the playoffs, man.
All right, we come back. We'll wrap up NBA, and then we'll get into some Major League Baseball talk. Keep it locked. Don't you dare move. Heated discussion during the break. Theo and Kyle Jones going at it. Theo going with Chris Paul as the best point guard in the league.
Well, you understand the argument. It wasn't Chris Paul the best, but he said by a landslide. And he's muddled about the number 2 point guard. He said, I don't know who's not. Like, oh.
And how about D Rose if he was healthy?
No.
Not better than Chris Paul?
No, you're asking me point guard.
Does it-
That's
So
why
you know
I say
what's
Chris
not
Paul.
fair? It's inefficient question because D-Rose hasn't been there enough.
Yeah, I
you know what
know.
I'm saying? Even in that conversation.
No, even
D-Rose incredible.
before.
D-Rose incredible.
He's a very good. To me, Derrick Rose is a shooting guard that happens to play point.
Which is probably most point guards in the league now, to be real.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I say Chris Paul by a landslide.
Like Chalmers is not really a point guard. He's more of a shooting guard.
Right.
So,
Steph Curry.
Seth Curry's way more. I think
Steph
of a 2
Curry.
all day. I think of a shooting guard.
I know. I'm just saying he's considered a point guard.
is
To be real, one of
Is-
the best
is-
point guard playing right now, point guard play-wise, is Felton.
Or LeBron James. He plays point guard.
He's
too.
balling out for the Knicks, man. He's doing an excellent job.
Darren Williams is. Would you consider him a top 3?
I like Darren Williams.
Yeah, I'm just saying the NBA doesn't have that many really, really good point guards.
Yeah.
Just like it doesn't have that much really, really good big men. It's
Centers,
all
yeah.
swing
It's
players.
Yeah, what
evolving.
happened to the
It's
NBA?
evolving.
The NBA back in the 80s, I
They all
remember
had specific set roles, right?
they had, plenty of point guards that were point guards.
Talking about the John Stocktons.
Yeah, and, they had the centers that were really centers, like Pat Ewing and David Robinson. I remember
Hey, those we were blessed in the early
Hakeem
90s. bro.
Olajuwon.
Hakeem.
The Diesel.
the Diesel. And now we don't have true point guards. We have very limited in the NBA, and also very limited in the center position. But hey, that's the NBA. I think that's why maybe the NBA is the NBA. What the reason why they're the NBA now? It's just up and down, up and down, up and down. A lot of action. Not a lot of.
I don't mind the
half-court-
Golden State Denver series. It's like throwback to the mid '80s. It's like who can score the most.
Yeah,
It's like 145 to 139 or something.
yeah. What do you guys think about the Oklahoma City Houston series? Even though
Not much.
Houston won yesterday.
Without Russell Westbrook. I mean, they're going to get past Houston, but good luck to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
All that did
See,
was
he caught a brick again.
all
Damn
that
it.
did was just give the Heat another easy pass
Exactly.
to the playoffs, man.
That's the first thing I thought when
all I
they
thought
said
about.
Russell Westbrook is out. The Heat escape with another lucky.
Thank
son of a
you.
SOBs.
It's fine by me. I'll take the easy way.
Yeah.
Better enjoy it considering it's an abomination of a franchise we're watching on TV right now. So
Yeah, I know.
We already know about San Antonio Lakers. The Lakers are out of there.
do you know? It's
We
the
go
first
back to
time-
that Westbrook
Yeah, go ahead.
being out. I mean, finally we can see what Kevin Durant actually really can do.
Not a lot. You seen that
mean-
last night? He went to the bucket and got it thrown back in his face. Like he had no one to pass to. He's
Yeah.
scared. Like, come on, dude.
The first game though, he was like, you give him he had 27 in the first half, and then kind of like coasted in the second half, so ended up with 41. But I mean, this guy's really,
Yeah.
he's something else without Russell. I mean, with Westbrook on the team, Westbrook probably shoots the ball way too much. Now we can actually see that.
Yeah.
But they're obviously still going to need him going down the stretch for sure. But I'm just saying, like, Kevin Durant he's a scorer for sure.
Did you guys catch this on? I think it was on ESPN
Damn,
where.
there's some bad ones at the Marlins game, bro.
Whoa!
They've been going back and forth, just back to back. Like, hey, oh,
Did you guys catch this when Westbrook went down with the injury and they were blaming who was it?
Patrick Peterson,
Yeah, they were saying
Patrick Beverly?
Patrick
Patrick
Beverly.
Beverly,
That was
yeah,
a
man.
dirty play.
but
And they do that all the time.
But did
No.
you catch this? Wait. Let me finish. They were talking about how Beverly's. Oh, we shouldn't have done this. They went back and Russell Westbrook did the same thing. I think it was last year. I don't even know what game. He did the same thing.
Bottom line, you shouldn't be so sensitive. Why don't you tighten up your muscles more, man? Stretch more, dude.
No, that
We
wasn't.
had that
It wasn't a
problem.
muscle. It's a ligament.
Whatever.
Nah,
man.
it was. He
I'm
has
also-
loose-
I'm also-
Cartilage,
just-
whatever. It was
also-
his meniscus.
I'm also
He-
just talking
If it was
trash, but
ligament, that
still,
would have been bad.
They all
Yeah.
do this, man.
still
They
bad.
all do this, man. It's freak injuries that happen.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't a
It's just
freak
what it
injury.
is.
That was a dirty play.
Dude,
went-
that's like you stepping down the stairs wrong and breaking your ankle. Like he just
No,
stepped
that would have been by myself. I didn't. Now, if while going down the stairs, you drive your shoulder into my knee, and then something
I'm
happens.
just saying, I feel your perspective. I'm just saying, every single timeout, all the time, people bumping into the dude that has the ball trying to steal. It's just the NBA thing. Like knocking the ball out the basket when they shoot after the timeout, they take it out the rim. Like KG, it's just something that happens in the NBA. It just so happened that he got hurt.
I've never seen that.
You agree with me or not? They do that all the time. He just happened to fall over like they do all the
Yeah.
time. You pass the ball in, you pass half court, they call on timeout, they try to dribble the extra 1-2, and they put their body on him just to show I'm here, try to steal, try to be funny. It's just to be cute. I guarantee it's just to be irritating.
But nobody goes for the knees.
I saw it 100 times. I think there was not.
You think that was intentional?
I think there was absolutely
course
no
it was
I think there
intentional.
absolutely no malice involved at all.
Intentional. No.
Absolutely not.
I don't think it was intentional.
He went. Wait, hold up. Let me pull this up again.
Yeah, play it back, please. I don't think it was intentional.
My
I
man
think
lost his
he-
balance. Like, why don't you stop being out of control, bro? You know, it was coming down full steam ahead. Like, man, you about
They
to call
were going
timeout.
at it the whole game, but
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so
What's
what-
up for debate? Either way, it doesn't matter now because he's out for the playoffs. So, intentional or not, I mean, if it was intentional, good job, Beverly, because their season's over.
Atlanta, Indiana series is tied 2. We were talking about that, how Indiana came out red hot.
I like to see Indiana tighten up and win these next 2 games and stop messing around.
Yeah. Because I think Indiana could give the Heat.
The only team left in the playoffs, East Side, that'll give any ruckus to the Heat at all, period, is Indiana.
Yeah, so
I need them to step up and get their confidence up.
Oh, you got it? Let's watch this. See if it was
I don't know. I remember it being. Yeah, that's a dirty
What was
play.
that? He didn't even do nothing, dog. He didn't even fall to the ground.
Wow,
That's crazy.
That's a dirty play.
I'm not buying that
Wait,
at all,
wait.
bro.
Look at the slow mo. He goes right for his knees. I know this is not great for audio purposes, but nonetheless.
Yeah, listen to us tell about what we see. You'll get it.
Or just look up the video. You know, you could just look up Russell Westbrook injury on YouTube.
And he
first one.
And he played the rest of the game.
Yeah, he played the rest of the game, and that probably messed him up even more.
Yeah.
But that's on pure adrenaline. I mean.
So
come on. Show the replay. Oh, here it comes.
So then he get the goons after Beverly.
I don't know, but you don't do
Look,
that.
he went
Not
for the ball,
intention.
kid. That's crazy. He went for the ball. He's not even looking back. Oh, he didn't know Westbrook fell over. That's crazy.
That
He
is-
didn't
I don't-
stretch
I don't
more,
know.
dog.
You don't do that. You don't go for the guy's knees.
See, I might not see this dude for a minute. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna compile like a list of playoff times.
And
they
then
do
that
all the
one
time,
right
bro.
after he goes after him again.
Yeah.
I honestly look at that. Only he knows if he did it dirty on purpose. I look at it personally, and I might be way off base on this. That who is he? He was a D-League player 3 months ago. Westbrook's a superstar. Like I'm giving it to him every time I see him. I'm bringing it to his chest just to earn my clout. My coach gonna see me hustling like, yeah, stick Westbrook, stick him. Kevin McHale is your coach, dude. I'm sticking him. I'll go out of my way. If I play in the league and I stuck LeBron, it was my job that one night. I'm trying to bring it to him every single time. I'm going for a low. I'm jabbing him like this, poking him like this, and the rest of the day, looking. Anything I can do to get LeBron off his game, I'm doing it. I have absolutely no problem with what he did. It didn't look at all. It looked like he lost his balance to me. Only Beverly knows.
Yeah, it
though.
didn't look like it was intentional. I don't know.
So I can see it.
It's
debatable.
debatable.
It's debatable. That's the problem. It is
Yeah.
actually debatable. But I don't think it was any malice.
I mean, it was evident that all he was going to do was just call timeout.
Yeah.
Everybody was walking towards the bench. You don't need to do that.
Good point.
You
there.
also never know what was going on between them two. You know what I'm saying? He might have been talking trash the whole game. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't go for a guy's knees.
I don't think you.
You can bump him high. Bump him high. That's fine. But you don't go for the guy's knees.
Yeah.
If he was, man, for shame, man. Either way, that ruined their season. So.
Tough luck.
And now it is what it is. Not that they were going to. It's kind of like almost same points. Like, who really cares? They were going to see. Let's be real. They weren't going to see the Heat anyway.
Yeah.
They weren't going to see. They went as far as they went last year, and then they lost a piece. That doesn't seem like forward progress to me. They're already regretting getting rid of James Harden. Let's be real. They're regretting it.
Yeah.
The way he's doing them in the Rockets, they're regretting it. They as far as they were going to get last year, which was only one terrible, pathetic game, and now they're worse than they were last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't going to win anyway, so who really cares? At the end of the day, it's like, who cares?
So, out of the Western Conference, out of your guys' opinions, who's coming out now? Now, Westbrook being out
Dude,
now.
at this point, man, I like to
San
see the
Antonio?
Spurs, dude. To be real, I feel you. Spurs.
Deal?
I don't even know. The West all of a sudden just went down the tubes.
I know.
You know what would be sweet? You
I
know,
thought it was
I
gonna be
feel
the
like what would be the
Clippers, but-
sweetest for LeBron, the justice, I think, to really culminate his career is to get back at the Spurs in a different uniform and knock Tim Duncan off his throne. Remember they got swept in Cleveland? Like,
Yeah.
Very unceremoniously, like real ugly, like, flee, like get off, I feel like that would really personally do him a lot of justice.
If LeBron sweeps,
Yeah,
San
if
Antonio
if beats him, period.
Oh.
Go back and beat your original nemesis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were so high on that. Remember, he beat Detroit. They were so proud of themselves. That was
Yeah.
the year after Detroit knocked off the Lakers.
Yeah.
They went to San Antonio.
Fuck,
and
you
got
saying the
destroyed.
Clippers maybe?
No. I was at the beginning that they were playing well, but I don't know. Something's happened to them, and they're not.
The
I don't
Clips,
think
right? They lost focus, man.
Yeah, they lost. I think it's.
Well, I mean,
I've been
Memphis
saying that,
isn't a bad team.
but
Yeah,
I've been saying
yeah,
this. I've been
Memphis
saying
not
this
bad
for a
team.
while. Vinny Del Negro is just absolutely horrible.
He's the one
Hey, I
of the
agree with
worst
you. Can I
coaches
get one
in
of
the
these?
NBA.
Backside.
I've been
He's
saying
one of
Not
the worst
good.
coaches in the NBA. That's why I said it. That's why Chris Paul's even better because you got a
and
dope for a coach.
Ian Blake Griffin's a little overrated.
I would go with that. Maybe
me.
a little
That's
bit.
just
I don't have
me.
hand space. A little
Yeah,
bit.
I mean, they have Chris
You got
Paul.
a lot of work
who
to do in
is-
your game, kid.
Chris Paul is, I think, the second best player in the NBA.
Yep.
Well, that's just me. That's just me.
I'd go right
Okay?
behind Durant.
I'm saying MVP this year. That's just me, and you know, he's basically carrying that team. I think he needs another piece.
This kid
instead
right
of
here is in
Blake
the top 5 point guards. He's a beast.
Ty Lawson's
a
yeah.
beast.
Yeah,
I
he's
forgot all
good.
about him, man. As you see, I'm sorry, real quick. You see
Yeah.
Denver's trying to stave off elimination. They're actually whooping Golden State by 15 going into the second quarter.
Oh, that game's already started.
14, I'm sorry. 36-22 at the end of the first.
Who's winning? Denver's winning.
Yeah,
Denver's
Denver
all
had
over
scored
Golden State.
36 in the first quarter. That's ridiculous.
All right, so they're facing
See, he
elimination
needs
tonight.
to do less of these and more working on your game. You feel me?
I-
What is
yeah.
this? What are
And-
you even
and
doing?
quit dunking.
For
I mean,
Kia commercials, man? Stop it, bro. You need to get your, you know,
he does is dunk.
work on that hook shot, man.
He
That
jumps
means
over.
that makes some money, man. Leave him alone
He
with the
needs,
kid
he needs to work on his
commercials.
post game. That's what he needs to do.
He jumps over cars and thinks he's best power forward in the game.
I still don't know how
Go
they.
home.
I still don't know how they that commercial with Blake Griffin. How they show him he's doing weights like he's like a kid. How,
But they superimpose his face on some little skinny kid.
you think so?
Of course. It's 2013, bro. They would, you know.
That or there's
We
somebody.
got technology now. We do these things.
Out of 4 billion people in the world, there's probably somebody that looks similar to him. They found him.
Or probably it was just a picture of.
It's actually his
how do they
face.
do it? You
It's
know
his
now.
face
You're
on
into all
another
this
body.
stuff.
I don't know, man. I haven't even seen that commercial.
You haven't seen the commercial?
No, with him bench pressing?
Yeah, Blake Griffin showed up to this guy's
He
driveway.
goes back in time to his younger self.
No, I
in the
He's
haven't
past.
doing
seen that.
weights, and
I
it
haven't
looks
seen
just
that
like
one.
him. He's real skinny.
Yeah.
And so on. All right, anything before we move on? Do we have time left in the?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Anything before we move on?
Are we got done with basketball? Can we talk about Jason Collins now? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask that
Well, we'll
question?
get to Jason later. Come on, man. I want to get to some baseball talk.
You just essentially basketball. I'm just saying. Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah,
I've
go
been
ahead.
sitting on for like an hour. I really, 40
You
minutes.
want to get this off your chest, right?
Look, if you were in the NBA
Okay.
and you were fitting to play a team that had Jason Collins on, would you have a problem with that?
Hell, no.
Really?
No.
Anybody? You wouldn't either?
No.
You?
No.
No?
Why would anybody have a problem? He's not going to do anything. He's just playing basketball.
I'm just saying, I personally feel, you know, I'm not saying I'm an athlete or anything like that. I played no little high school sports. I'm just saying the locker room vibe is very manly. It's like the manly side of man. I'm not saying there's nothing, you
It
could
is?
be gay.
Man, I've been in a lot of locker rooms. It's pretty queer over there.
I'm just,
A lot of dudes, but
the level of testosterone needed to succeed physically in a professional, you know, environment is, I assume, is very,
You say if he
very
was on your
tough.
team or
No, I'm
against?
saying against you, on your team, whatever. I'm
Okay,
just saying.
okay.
It somehow is like taboo because it's like the most manly of men. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
your testosterone level is so high.
Yeah.
I feel like that would subconsciously bother you somehow. And I love gay people. My best friend back at the crib is gay.
Yeah.
My uncle was gay before he died. You know, rest in peace. He died at AIDS when it wasn't cool to be gay. He died in the 80s when it wasn't cool.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with anybody gay.
Yeah.
My mom dates a chick. I'm just saying, if I was an NBA athlete, I would have a problem with that for the fact that, like, somehow are you getting your thrills off of, like, sticking me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that would mess me up off of playing what I had to do.
Yeah.
Really?
You would never think about that. Yes. And I'm saying this honestly, being the most accepting person I know. I accept everything. You know what I'm saying? I have no bias towards anybody. I'm just saying, if I was thinking about it, that's why I say his career is over. Because I feel like somebody getting the GM's ear, like, I have a huge problem with playing that dude. And I'm not saying not that you're anti-gay, you're a homophobic. I'm just saying that you might feel like you're gonna take off your game. I think about this since it happened, and that's
You're putting yourself in the owner's position.
put myself in another player. Like, I'm not in the NBA, so I can't comment on that. I'm saying if I was an
saying,
NBA
like,
player,
you're saying his career is over, and you don't think an owner is going to take a risk on.
I don't think so.
on
No,
getting him.
I don't think so.
As playing, correct?
Playing as
Okay,
a player.
no. I think he'll definitely be in the NBA doing something.
As a GM, players, coach, I'm saying as the athlete on the floor, I think
Okay.
you've seen the last of Jason Collins.
Oh, I
First
agree with
mission.
that.
I don't think he's ever going to play just because he's 35 and he's old. And
yeah, but
he's
this is also that doesn't help him obviously. But that's what they're going to use as the excuse. He's 35. and-
You feel me on that, right? I'm not saying
Oh,
that he
yeah, I
can't
agree with
play.
you.
I'm saying he's not going to again. This is the end of his career admitting this to the public.
Yeah.
Be it right or wrong. I'm not, and it is wrong. For people to say that you don't want to play him, it is wrong. I'm just saying I'm trying to put myself in other players' shoes. I
Although
would have
the-
a problem with that. That's
there's
like Magic
certain
coming back
teams-
and being like, I have AIDS. I don't want to play you, dog. I'm sorry. What if you cut me?
There was people.
I don't want to play you.
Karl
There was
Malone.
Karl Malone. I
Yeah.
feel Karl Malone. I don't want to play you, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think Golden State could be one of those teams because San Francisco is really good with the gay community. I'm serious.
Well, what about Miami?
That's
Yeah,
funny, right?
Miami too. Like Miami, like
Hey,
and
that was
New
good.
York.
Theo, that was good.
No, I mean, I didn't even mean it jokingly. Like,
no,
there's certain teams that that he would fit the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Miami brought Juwan Howard back just to be a figure. Why wouldn't they bring this guy in to just be
Right,
a
that's
figure?
what I'm saying. Golden State
They brought
or
Alonzo
Miami.
Mourning in to be a figure of, just
Well,
all
he
these
helped
old
But wait.
sports-
Alonzo Mourning, he was actually like gift to community. He's like the man out here. He's like the mayor in Miami. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Right,
That's
well,
what I'm
this
saying.
guy could be
They're
an
just bringing
ambassador
back
of-
people to be figures, and Juwan Howard is the same way.
How about this?
Juwan Howard hadn't stepped
How
foot on
about him declaring that he's gay, which he already did, but being a gay black man? In the
Black men have a big problem
in
with
the
that.
black community.
Big. I know
that's
that.
that's a big
Big
thing.
taboo. Big
Yeah.
no-no.
And that's big. And for him to come out to saying, that he's first.
I got hip to that.
In
It
the
was,
Sports Illustrated, he said, "I'm black and I'm gay."
Right.
So there's something behind that.
He's trying to make
he's
black
trying to
men be
communicate-
proud of themselves, to accept your feelings of homosexuality. I guarantee that's true. Because
in the black
growing
community.
up,
You saying you're gay? It's
it's
a big
called,
problem.
it's a thing. It's just like a secret society in black culture called
Yeah.
the down low.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Not really, but
Secret society in black men culture.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes that are. You might see them walking down the street ripped like this Diesel. They're going home banging dudes.
Yeah.
And they don't want to talk about it because they're embarrassed. Right? Feel me. That's
New
actually
York,
a real thing.
It's a
Called
big
it
thing.
down. I swear to God, it's real.
There's like a group in New York.
really,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm talking about big Diesel, like that dude, that porn star cat, like ripped. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
they're jacked.
Mr. Marcus, that type of cat.
Yeah,
Gay. And
Mr.
there's-
Marcus, who's that?
The porn dude.
Oh,
man.
okay.
With the hat, he always had the hat on in his flicks.
I know
Gave
the
chicks
I know
gonorrhea.
the girls,
the
not
chick
the
that
the guy.
Superhead. That's how she got
I'm
on.
serious.
The chick Superhead, they got on banging this dude.
You get girls gonorrhea?
Yeah, he
I thought
faked
they-
a test or whatever. That was him.
Oh,
His good old friend Gonorrhea.
that guy should be shot.
But I'm just saying, cats like that, like just extra
Yeah.
manly, be incredibly flaming.
Mm.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's a big, for some reason, being a black man, the extra pride,
Yeah.
extra prideful. We're
How
black,
about-
we're prideful. Like,
How about
dude,
Mike
it's okay to be
Wallace's
gay.
tweet?
I didn't see it. I heard it was very negative.
No, it wasn't.
It was just funny.
What'd
he
you
goes,
say?
oh, he goes, there's
Oh,
so many
I'll get
beautiful women. Yeah, you could quote it.
Yeah, I'm
Get
gonna
the
get
quote,
the
but
exact
he
one.
said
They
something-
said
he
there,
said something like,
there was
there's so many beautiful
detractors.
There's so many beautiful women in the world. Why will some guy deal
But
with
that's what
another
I'm
guy?
screaming. That's more for me. Do your thing, bruh. Bang on the dudes you want. That's more for me. That's great. Fantastic. That evens up the playing field immediately. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Mike Wallace. All these beautiful women in the world, and guys want to mess with other guys. Shaking my head. I'm not bashing anybody. Don't have anything against anyone. I just don't understand it. Well, then he got annihilated by Twitter.
Yeah.
To which he responded shortly after. Never said anything was right or wrong. I just said I don't understand. Deeply sorry for anyone that I offended.
For real, man. Why people
I didn't
are
even
so
think that
bent
was
out
that
of
bad.
Shape. That's not terrible at all. It's your opinion. What?
The Dolphins thought it was terrible. They
course they
made
did.
him
Yeah, yank it.
They made him delete that tweet really quick.
For real, half the fans that come to the games are gay. You better watch your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't go to the game.
I love y'all Dolphins.
Why you dissing the Dolphin fans like that, man? Jeez. Just because
Saying, this is a place to be free, dog. South Beach, man.
Yeah.
Be free, homie.
So if Jason Cloud does get picked up by another team, there's gonna be some, there'll be homosexuals on there cheering him on,
Unnecessary,
and there's gonna be-
controversial
Yeah.
that team wouldn't need. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel like a team would take that risk. Plus, it's just now it's the start of the playoffs. By the time next season comes around, it'll be another new story to forget about this.
Yeah. All right, we're at Twitter at sports_heads. Speaking about Twitter, Mike Wallace. All right, the number is 954-990-0036. We're on deforadio.com and also SoFloRadio.com. When we come back, Major League Baseball talk. Finally, some baseball talk. didn't know Andrew Bogut. How do you pronounce his name?
Bogut.
Bogut was with Golden State.
Yeah, he got traded with the Monte Ellis deal.
Oh, really?
Last year, he
was
sat out the
great
whole
with
season. He
Milwaukee.
sat out the whole season from that injury he got. Remember, he like tore his ankle or knee and something else. He had like a horrible injury, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like all those big guys, 7-foot guys, always have some?
Hey, I tell you what, the other
Injury.
night though, when they beat Denver, he was balling, bro. He
Dude, he
throwing
was-
down.
oh, yeah.
He threw down
Wow.
some hammers on somebody, man.
Yeah.
You saw that, right? He threw the behind the back pass too. Like, okay, Andrew.
He's a very, very skilled big man.
If he stays healthy, bro, he gives Golden State a way bigger chance to advance. You know,
Really?
They
Oh, yeah.
They can get as far as he takes them, bro.
Yeah, just think
Between
of
him
David,
and Curry,
just think if David Lee didn't
What's his
go
name?
down.
Too, though. That kid's nice, bro. Klay Thompson,
Thompson,
dude.
yeah.
That was a huge. I didn't know he played like that
he's
at
a
all.
rookie. Yeah.
This is what, second season now, I
I
think?
don't know. I think he's a rookie.
Do you guys catch Kobe consoling Paul Gasol?
Why would you do that?
Who?
You just insulted
Gasol?
him the whole
Okay.
season. He rode his ass the whole season.
Exactly.
Now you feeling bad for him?
Exactly.
Kobe's
like,
a jerk,
Like
man.
Kobe wanted to like hug him and tell him it's all right.
And
man."
then like when they were down like 20 and they scored a bucket, and you see Kobe like get back, press.
You can't knock
Like,
him, though, man. You can't knock
I'll
him, man.
knock
All he
him.
knows,
Yeah,
is,
you
all
can
he knows
knock
is
him.
winning.
where's Phil going?
I don't care. I still want.
Where's Phil
Hey, if
going?
he went to the Raptors, that'd be weird. I don't like that at all.
Phil to the Raptors?
They-
No,
they-
they want him to get like a president, like
They
one
offered
of
him
those.
control
No,
the whole team. Control
no,
the whole
he's
team.
going to Philadelphia to reunite with Bynum.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Joke, kid. It's a joke.
I'm just saying that because
It's a joke.
that'd be whack. Because he'd probably be good and it'd probably make Toronto a legitimate contender, and I don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
If they
I
fire
feel
Vinny,
I feel like they should disenfranchise the Raptors, man. I
Fire
don't
Vinny?
like that basketball in
if
Canada.
they fire Vinny, he'll be a great candidate
Wow.
for the Clippers job.
No.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know. 'Cause
yeah.
he loves taking jobs where he has 25 superstars. He can just hop right in. Like he's never had a hard challenge in his life, man. Phil Jackson. Yeah, he's a great coach. All that. Let's forget that he had Kobe and Shaq and Michael Jordan. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, he's a great coach and all that, but he also had the best superstars of all time. So he's not gonna take the Raptors job because the Raptors all suck.
Exactly.
I
But he
can
might
see
take a
him
GM
taking
job.
over like I don't know. Taking a GM job with the Heat, maybe. Whatever the most popular
What
team
about
is.
the
out
Lakers?
there.
His girlfriend's Mrs. Buss. Why don't you just go back to the Lakers?
Because the Lakers are terrible now, bro. The Lakers' time is up. They're not even the highest thing in LA no more.
If Dwight Howard resigns with the Lakers, there's a good
Dwight Howard
possibility
sucks, dude.
he'll be the man now.
he's
With
done
Kobe,
now.
is
Yeah, great.
Kobe going to retire?
Kobe's
No.
absolutely not
Well,
retiring.
most likely they're going to what's
Howard's
Amnesty?
Yeah, they're gonna amnesty him because he's $30 million, and you're not paying $30 million for a guy
Hell
who can't
no.
play.
Yeah.
He wants to take the Tom Brady route and restructure his contract. I feel him. If you're not going to take a structured deal, you have to go. You
No,
gotta go.
well, yeah, he can restructure his deal or whatever, but in the NBA, your contract's guaranteed. He gets that 30 no matter what,
Yeah.
and you're not paying him that $30 million. Not at all.
I'm not. I wouldn't do that. You're coming off of major surgery. I'm not doing that.
You guys
But I
switched to
guarantee you,
Mons
hey,
game?
If
Jeez.
anybody can come back from that type of surgery, be productive in the late 30s,
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Let me get on my computer, my new computer here that I don't even
Nah,
know how
I
to
feel
use.
that. Hey, you want to go back? I feel you.
Windows
Basketball
8.
time. I feel you.
Deal, do you know how to run Windows 8?
Barely.
This is just. I almost grabbed the laptop the other day and just freaking slammed on the ground.
I like
Bam!
My man came from the days of what was that game?
Typewriter.
Atari.
Atari.
Talking about Windows 8, like that's
Windows
taking
8.
taking a plunge into the
Oh,
technology.
cool.
huh,
Okay,
Jake?
here you go. I'm on the Major League Baseball page. I said before we went to break, we're going to talk some baseball, and that's what we're going to do now. So no more NBA. Maybe in our last
You know what
segment.
irritates the crap out of me, man?
Go ahead.
Nice save.
The Yankees are still winning, dude. They lost their
Exactly.
entire team, and they're still just romping through. How does this
That
happen?
rubs you the wrong way,
Oh,
doesn't
that
it?
stings me something serious. Like I don't have beef with the Heat. I mean, I'm mad they beat us, whatever. But I'm happy for them. I'm not happy for the Yankees. No, I wish they would be the bottom feed of the AL East every single season.
Lackey pitched a hell of a game the other day.
Yeah, great for him. I'm talking. That's great. I mean, we're wrong. We're supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
rolling. We have an all-star squad. All of our players are healthy. These dudes are playing with replacement players. Talking about they're getting Hafner. That he's hitting like what 4 something. They got Overbay, who the Red Sox cast off in the offseason. Now is a key cog of the Yankees. Like it never ends, dude. Sandman's back. He got 10 saves already. What are you 55? Like come on, bruh.
Well, I mean, that guy's always been good. I understand Overbay and Hafner,
No, I'm
and
just being a hater. I'm just-
even Brennan Bosch is playing
When does
well.
it end? You know what I'm saying? He'll never. He's tireless. He's classic. He'll never retire.
Well,
it's
guy,
crazy.
he doesn't even drink coffee. Like his whole, I'm serious. His whole life, he makes sure no drugs go into his system. He's on this like crazy diet.
He's like Romanowski.
Yeah,
All he drinks is water.
right.
Romanowski-
Water.
Romanowski's
All,
also
all he's
on
got is
steroids.
water. Well, yeah. He's got
I'm saying he only
steroids.
drank was water.
He's having a steak dinner at Ruth Chris.
It's not. It's
What
not.
kind
ju-
of what kind of wine would you like, Mr. Romanowski? Water, please.
and it's not even just his health. It's for how long Mariano's been in majors, it's one pitch.
Yeah.
One
Slider.
pitch.
Goddamn.
It's just a cutter.
Yeah.
It's a cut fastball, and you know what's coming. It's not like you don't know.
Don't they got a 30 for 30 now? The Mariano story.
Yeah, I saw it
maybe.
today, man.
Yeah, they got one starts
They
today.
said he started on accident throwing a fastball. He threw it funny, and they told him to stick with it.
Yeah.
It was an accident. He discovered this pitch on accident.
Yeah, here's my 95-mile-per-hour thing that moves.
All right, let's start with our Marlins. The Marlins are playing today, and then Deal. I don't know who changed.
I
the
put it back. I
station.
put it back. Put it back.
What's
Put it
the
back.
score? I need to score.
1-0 Mets are up.
The Mets are up. Okay. We were supposed to play center field before the segment started.
Oh. Well, I'm assuming this isn't going to be the only time we talk baseball.
Next week, I promise we're gonna all our rejoins are house music.
Okay.
So we're gonna do all house music next
Yay.
week.
That sounds great.
And then, that's techno. House music is different. And then we'll do reggae one day, and then we'll do
Reggaeton.
reggaeton.
No.
You're not into reggaeton?
No.
Deal, you're Hispanic. You're not into reggaeton.
I'm not into dun 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 dun. Every song.
Come on, man. I got
I
Tego
am.
Calderon, and we might have to play that at the end of the show.
move
Just
the
to bother
hip,
Dio.
Move the hips, man. Come on.
All right, I was at the game last week.
Love it.
4-game series. The Cubs and the Marlins.
Did they win the game you went to? The
Yeah,
Cubs?
they won.
Cubs won?
Yep.
Nice, bro.
They won 3 out of 4. They almost swept them the last game, and then Giancarlo went out.
You know the Marlins are bad when the Cubs are 1-3.
Come on, man. Damn it.
Damn, Jay, you can't
Joe
win.
Buck
bro.
always has to come with it because he's a Cardinals fan. That's why he has to say that. All right.
I have to.
I know. But, it was fun going to the game. And Giancarlo Stanton hits, 3 home runs in that series? And then now he has a bad hamstring. He's gone for how long? Anybody know?
Month. They said a month.
A month?
Yeah.
No
I
way.
I got it right here. Yeah.
Hamstring or calf? Is it a hamstring?
Hamstring, yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
just had it. I don't
So
know.
the one shining light has been extinguished for the Marlins?
He hasn't even been a shining light this year. It's been awful.
He just hit his first home run a
You
couple
saw
days ago.
you seen what else? You seen that
It was
brutal,
deep, too.
man? You know they're probably better off getting rid of Reyes. You seen he twisted his ankle? He's out 3 months, kid.
Yeah, he's out till the All-Star.
Ouch. That's your centerpiece to your franchise. R.A. Dickey was also getting tagged.
Yeah, he's getting tagged.
Tagged, bro. I mean, I feel the Marlins in that
was,
case. See you later, Reyes. Like, injury prone is scary, man.
It was diagnosed as a grade 2 strain on a 1 to 3 scale. So he got a number 2. He was placed on the 15-day.
He did it
disabled
number 2.
list.
Was he trying to flag a fly ball, or was
No, it
he
was running to first
The
base.
injury occurred
running to first base?
when the NL Slugger leader showed signs of emerging from running over to first.
Unbelievable.
Doesn't
was-
it seem to y'all like the baseball players are the softest players in all sports? Talking about you got hurt running out of first, really?
Well, he pulled his hamstring. You see that a lot.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? No, I know the season's long. I'm just saying, it seems like the most out of shape. Like
Oh, that. Yeah.
oh my God,
It's
bro.
always the big
I
guys
always
that pull the
swore
hamstrings.
by baseball players being athletes too, but I'm seeing these dudes get hurt over the most ridiculous injuries. Like, y'all are just so soft. Basketball players all game. Boom, 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 back and forth. These dudes are getting their head cracked in football for for 45, 50 minutes a game. These dudes running the first base. Ow, my hammy. 60-day DL. Hey, please tap me out, coach. You know what I'm saying?
You never see a leadoff hitter, mess up his hamstring because those guys are just.
Now you see them go head first and crack their skull or break their ribs or something, run into the wall.
Remember Deion Sanders? Unbelievable. That guy's he lay down a bunt and just it was a base hit no matter what. Even though he wasn't a great bunter. He wasn't a great bunter, but if he was a great bunter, oh my God, he'll be on base every single time. But I guess the best player for the Marlins is Placido Polanco.
Well, I don't. What about this Slowey guy? He's in.
Great pitcher. He's pretty good.
He's already in the 8th. This game's in the 8th inning.
Yeah, it's 1-0.
He's still pitching.
Good.
Wow, that's fast.
There'll be no traffic when I go home, man.
Fernandez pitched yesterday.
Can I?
I like him.
About the Marlins, man. You know what's wild about the Marlins? I live right, obviously, by this cap, by Little Havana.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to work at night, right? It's like I leave the house like 10:30. They have 7th Street shut down.
For what? There's like 10 people there.
Right, but I'm saying you have all this fiasco. Like, I don't understand how you could build a stadium, have all these like anticipated traffic delays for a terrible product. You know what I'm saying? It's like they literally have it shut down. Like it's like it's Fenway Park or like it's like Chavez.
What day
Ravine,
was this?
Or whatever you want to say. I'm saying every day. Every day is a Red
They
Sox.
had 27,000 on Sunday.
Every day is a Marlins game. They have 7th Street shut down. You get rerouted either downtown to the right, coming down 7th Street, or you have to go left and go all the way around to 11th Street. I'm not saying it's not super inconvenient, but it's just a point.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you have? The Pope here? Like, what is this? Like, what's going on? It makes it so important. You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
can't I drive straight down the street? Fans can't see me?
Well, when they had Joel Osteen here, did you guys see that?
I live right there.
He went.
I went, and it was packed, bro. The
40,000.
Marlins wish they could have a standout like that. Better yet, they had every seat filled when I saw, and they had seats on the field.
Yeah, I
They had
know.
like 1,000 seats on the field.
I couldn't even.
It was
get
crazy.
home.
I went to that, and it was
I couldn't get
literally-
home.
I went. We left early because I had to eat my brother.
How
to work.
was it?
It was awesome. I mean, I'm not religified, so he started talking.
Religified?
He started talking that he invited all the pastors from
You're right there.
Florida,
How do you spell
all the
religified?
big pastors to come, and they start talking about I give you this now. You don't have any more injury. I'm like, damn, my arm still hurts. Like that didn't help at all, dude. That's you're talking nonsense. But Joel Osteen is good as far as saying whatever else saying, just saying it cool. You know what I'm saying? He's very motivated. I give him that. He's very
He's a
good.
motivational speaker.
Very good.
Yeah.
He's not. See, I look at it because I have a big
But
problem.
he's a preacher.
No, because I have a big problem with being inside of churches,
Yeah.
and being told you have to pray here. So like pastors kind of freak me out.
Right.
But he was like, you can do whatever you want. You're your own God. It's like everything he said was cool. But the point was, they sold out stupid. Dude,
Yeah.
he brought in crowds Marlins fans wish they saw. I was embarrassed for the Marlins. Like, dude, they brought us for a one-time show. It sold it out. These religious fervor, they're waving their cross like, oh, Jesus is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are they when the Marlins play?
It
But,
was
but those are not baseball fans, Kyle.
I'm just saying, the Marlins did a better job. You know what I'm saying? This dude's not even from Florida. He's from Texas. And he brought all these followers out here.
You know, his church is the old Houston
Rockets.
Old Houston
Yeah.
Rockets.
Arena.
Yeah, that's his
He's
church.
got 16.5 there every Sunday.
He doesn't open up to the doors and you park outside like behind the church. He opens up to the stadium. He said you could pull up in the parking lot and you step in the stadium. That's his cathedral.
Wow.
The stadium.
Wow.
My man does it huge.
Let's get to your Bo Sox real quick. 18-7. 15-10 are the Baltimore Orioles right behind you guys, and then you got the New York Yankees at 15-10 also.
You know what number I care about?
What's that?
9-0. You know what that is?
What's that?
The combined record of Lester and Buchholz.
Lester's getting beat tonight, though.
Yeah, he's pitching tonight.
But
Was it 5-4, right? I think Toronto's are winning.
I don't know. I just wanted to say that.
It's actually 6-3. Ouch. No, it is 6-3. He might lose tonight. But as of right now, they're 9-0. And that last year, their same combined record was like 2-7. They had like a 6-something ERA. So
Their closer's coming back, but now they said
that
they're
Hanrahan.
gonna make Bailey the closer now.
I don't care, dude. Just keep rolling.
But you said before the show started that you said the reason why they're winning is because of the coach. The manager.
It's John Farrell. I mean,
Yeah.
well, obviously, what was the biggest problem the last 3 seasons? Why we were embarrassed in the face of everybody in America
Yeah.
because of our terrible pitching, right? That problem got resolved. That problem got resolved. We might not hit as much this season. Whatever happens going forward, the pitching got resolved.
Do you
Can't
think?
even handle
Do you
that.
think what happened in Boston, the bombings and all that stuff, kind of gave them a little boost?
No.
It's just that they're just a good
They've
team.
been focused since they got him back. They tried. I don't know what was on the owner's birds last year to hire Valentine.
Yeah.
They paid for it in spades in the press for that debacle, and they came to their senses.
Okay. What else we need to know about your Boston Red Sox?
Poppy, hot as ever.
He's back?
He's been back in events. He got 21-game hitting streak back the last season.
Really?
Longest in the majors right now, kid.
21-game hitting streak. Going back to last year, I'm sorry.
Top 3 power ranking in the AL right now is the Rangers, I guess in the MLB is the Rangers, the Braves, and the Sox.
Okay. Red Sox.
Yeah.
Don't confuse them with the White Sox.
We don't talk about the White Sox here, man. I'm only down with the Cubs. You know that.
Well, Detroit's in first place, Buck. They're 14-10. They're all right.
Tim Hudson going for 200th career victory tonight for the Braves.
Yeah, they're 14. I mean, they're not doing.
Kansas City's 13-10.
14 and 10 is not that great, but
Yeah. But at least they're in first.
I love how we
place.
get bent
they're
out of
first
shape
place.
over
They're-
like
they're
a
tied
10th
with
of the
they're tied
season.
with the Royals.
Feel me? I love how we get bent out of shape over 10th of the season. You know what I'm saying? Well, they played 25 games. They only have, 135 to go?
They're
Yeah.
not even
You know what I'm saying?
Is Atlanta still the best team in Major League Baseball?
The Red Sox have the best record in baseball.
Yeah.
St. Louis, your boys tied up. 9-9.
Horrible.
Top
They
of the
suck.
fourth with Cincy.
They suck. They sweep the
Cardinals suck?
They sweep the Nationals at
It's
Washington.
like reverse psychology.
No, it just pissed me off. They go to Washington.
Dude, they shut Strasburg down.
they
That was
killed
awesome,
Strasburg.
dude.
Strasburg's like 1-3 now.
Dude, but they lit him up. No, the Cardinals went out of their way to light him up.
They sweep the Nationals in Washington and then come home and play Pittsburgh and lose 2 out of 3. It's nonsense.
Yeah, this is a baseball fan right here.
It's absolutely nonsense. And then they lose last
Pittsburgh's
night.
in first place, Bubs. 15
for
and
now,
11.
dude.
Yeah,
They're the
because
perennial
they took
bottom
2 or 3
dwellers.
out of St. Louis. It's just embarrassing.
Why?
Man, I don't even know half these guys on Pittsburgh. Who's Starling Marte?
Starting
Who do they got? They got the kid from last year that was in the running for.
They got
Well, Andrew McCutcheon, him I know.
He's the only one.
McCutcheon.
And
They-
Russell
I know
Martin,
they
I
got-
know.
They got
Russell Martin.
They got A.J. Burnett.
Burnett. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Dang it. Oh, and they got my boy Freddie Gonzalez for Freddie Sanchez. I think he plays for Pittsburgh.
No,
still.
no, not
the
anymore.
Niners. He plays for the Niners, right?
How about
Freddie Sanchez?
the Rockies?
He came up with the Sox. Long as I didn't even know who he is.
What about the L.A. teams?
Oh wow, yeah. The Angels are still sucking.
Angels suck. What's up with the Angels, bro?
Angels are 9-16, and the L.A. The Dodgers
You know, I'm
are
not
12 and
happy
13.
about. I'm not happy about that at all. I think that was a real punk move for Pujols to dip out like that, and I think it was a punk move for what's his name to dip out like that, Josh Hamilton.
Yeah, but St. Louis wasn't able to even. They said it. They knew that. He was,
Como? I don't know.
No,
what
I'm saying it was
happened.
good for the Cardinals, bad for the Angels, and still bad for the Angels. I think
Yeah.
Pujols a punk for that. I'm just saying the fact
For
that it went
leaving?
down. Yeah.
No, I mean they came to a written agreement. It was almost like that last year. It was like, yeah, he's probably leaving.
I'm just saying
They couldn't come up with the
What?
number.
Somewhere
Whoa.
down the line, he sold his soul to the devil to get to that point. It's showing now in
Albert
Anaheim. You
Pujols
can't-
is he left because he wanted money.
right. And
Yeah.
then you shouldn't
He's
have done
an
that.
idiot.
Shouldn't have done that.
And the Cardinals are a very good and smart organization.
right. That's
They're
what I'm
Right.
saying.
like,
They're
I'm not going
shrewd.
to give
The
him
Cardinals
10
won. The Angels lost. And that deal.
Yeah. Well, the
With
Angels
Josh
didn't really
Hamilton,
lose.
The Rangers won. The Angels lost.
The
Period.
Angels didn't really lose because I mean, if you look at it, the Angels have the money to spend. They have all the market. Plus, I mean, you could get money out of him if he stays healthy and provide him getting home runs and maybe get into that home run chasing history, whatever. Then it could provide some extra cash, whatever. I don't know, but St. Louis, they're smart enough that he's past his prime. And in baseball, the key is to sign guys for their contracts when they're in their prime.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where
He's been
you're gonna
passed.
get.
He's
and
been passed.
Yeah, and that's where from your 28 to about 30, or I guess 26 to like 30 is the time when you should be paying players.
How's he playing, Buck? Pujols. What's
He's been playing okay this year.
Underwhelming for Pujols.
I mean, for Pujols, he's not playing.
is he banging over 300?
I don't have the stats in front of me, but I mean,
244
Woo!
with 2 dingers and 13 RBI.
sorry, he's not playing good at all.
just in comparison, what's his name got 9 home runs already? Napoli.
Joe Buck or John Buck.
John Buck. He might be the MVP of the league.
Yeah, for the first 10%.
For a month.
Good job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He played for the who? Who did he play for last year? That wanted to run him out of town.
The
Yeah.
Marlins.
The Marlins.
Justin Upton right now is out of his mind. That's the guy who's incredible.
You know why he's doing that, right?
Because
You
of his
gotta,
brother.
got to stun on younger brother. You got to stun on younger brother. Like how we do it here, kid. Mama had me first, man. Watch it, pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
All right, the Marlins are down 1-0 against the Mets. Looks like it's the bottom of the eighth.
2
Yep,
outs,
2
going
outs.
down.
All right, we'll continue to watch the Marlins. Hopefully they come back like they did
Is
yesterday.
that the dude from
15
from,
innings they won
from
yesterday.
Tampa? Is that Nick Green from the Yankees, Tampa? Is that who that is?
No clue.
I don't know, man. I don't know anybody on this team except
I'm gonna
for
look
Stan.
into that, man. They got a lot of cast-offs, man. Kearns, Austin Kearns. That's a Reds cast-off. Look what's going on right here, dude.
All right, we come back. We'll talk more Major League Baseball. Also, we'll get into some boxing. Big fight coming up. Keep it locked. All right, Patino gets a tattoo.
I like this J-Rule. I like how you doing it, buddy.
Patino gets a tattoo of the.
That was cool. That was cool.
The L, right?
That was cool.
Yeah.
On the back of his.
It said the championship year.
I got
right?
the
Left shoulder blade?
I got the breaking news picture right away, right when it happened.
I got it on Facebook.
That was cool, bro. I can't front. I hate
No,
Ritino,
I got
but
it
that was
from
cool.
straight from coach to one of our members. One of our members sent it to
Wow.
a person in our shop and showed it to me. Sorry,
What's that?
nothing. I saw somebody on there I knew,
Oh, okay. Watching
but that's okay.
The Mets and the Marlins. The Mets are winning 1-0. Looks like the top of the ninth. You never know. The Marlins might come back
Little walk off again.
like they did
Wow,
yesterday.
they might score a whole run. Yay.
And they went 15 innings yesterday. Wow. Would you stay for those 15 innings if you were at the game?
Yep.
I would too.
If they had beer.
If I had nothing else to do, if it happened to my watch,
They stopped selling
absolutely.
after the seventh inning.
I know.
Do
but-
they really? I'm out.
I'm out.
I didn't know that.
If it was the Marlins and the Mets, I'd be out. Yeah.
That's why you bring a flask.
Exactly.
Then you get that means you got to have like diligence not to crack it open before the seventh inning. I've probably already been pissed
but
drunk.
you
by
wait.
then.
Question is, did they stop selling? The guy going around the stands, or going around the seats, or is it they stopped selling it?
Everything.
The whole-
you don't
the
remember
whole
the
building was
WBC,
down?
man? I was sitting with you at WBC game, man.
Now-
The dude stopped showing up after like the fifth inning. Remember that? He disappeared.
Yeah,
Remember
and
the
then-
game we
and
went
then-
to? You
yeah.
and me, the brew guy, disappeared.
And then I went up there and tried to find it, and it was all gone. But if you have the Clevelander tickets, I'm sure they're still selling them.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
for
Clevelander
sure.
keeps going.
For sure. The
Clevelander plug.
So that's what I'm starting to think. Maybe that might be the best way to go.
Yeah, Clevelander, and then Clevelander doesn't stop till like I think an
2
hour
hour-
after
2
2 hours
hours.
after the
2
game's
hours.
over.
I love
So
it.
until the 15th inning, somebody was getting trashed.
Yeah. And I went to the game where the entrance was free to get into the Clevelander. They were saying
The Bulls. I'm sorry, the Cubs game.
the Cubs game. They were saying it's free. So I
Yeah,
thought
but
I thought
you
it
had
was
the-
a fee to get in the
But
Clevelander.
didn't you have the front row seats?
No,
on
no,
the dugout.
no. I didn't get those seats. I had other seats, which were really good. They were like, I think like 15 rows right behind home plate.
Nice.
A couple foul balls came towards our
get
way.
some?
Nice.
No. But some guy almost got hit in the face. He was coming. He was walking down the aisle, and he was like, whatever, coming in, and boom, almost him in the. He ducked down and hit somebody else on the leg there. So, you know what pissed me off the most, and I tweeted this. How do people show up to a baseball game in the fourth inning? I was sitting in a wrong seat.
Oh, they came and shot us. You got your seat?
Yeah,
Like, man, isn't there like a three inning expiration on these seats? You know what I'm saying? You can't just show up. That's crazy.
So I'm sitting like, because we had it was like 12 people that went, my whole family, and then I decided to sit like a row back, and then some guy came up in the fourth inning. Hey, you're sitting on my seat. I'm like, what?
And there's like
The fourth inning, you're gonna show up in the fourth
Besides the fact
inning.
it's probably like 3,000 empty seats. Like you can go find any other seat.
Exactly,
Do your thing, man.
exactly. There was like so many seats that were open. I'm like, are you serious? Fourth inning, you're gonna show up to a game, and then he left like in the seventh. Unbelievable. Only in Miami. How I don't know, whatever. But
If someone pulled that where I was from, though, they would get beer thrown at them.
exactly.
Like down in front, jerk.
All right, this guy Deion Jordan looks like a basketball player, not a
He
football
looks
player.
excited.
Well, he was.
That picture.
Oh, he was? Okay.
He looks
Yeah.
excited,
Okay.
bro.
He does not look like a football player here. Is he gonna gain some weight or what?
Yeah, he's about 6'6", 250.
I tell you what, he put on 25 pounds of solid mass, maybe 80, 30 pounds.
He would
Be a big problem.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then you see what they're doing, right? I told y'all from jump. Whenever the day the Patriots regime crumbles, the next in line for the throne in the AL East is the Dolphins. They're
Yeah.
making moves to make that happen.
When-
They're
when
going
they-
out of their way specifically now to target rushing Tom
They,
Brady.
they said that. He goes, the reason why we got this guy was to get Tom Brady.
I feel
We'll
him.
get Cameron Wake on one side and this guy on the other side, and we're gonna get
Cameron
Tom Brady.
Wake with any type of someone to relieve the pressure on him could be an animal. You're talking about 15, 16 sacks in a season. That boy's
Yeah.
a beast.
Yeah, but are they going to move to a 3-4 now with him?
Yeah, I don't know.
That defeats the whole purpose,
never
right?
heard that.
Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of having two of them at the same time?
No. The
Let's
3
go.
4
No,
the 3
three in the
4 would
back.
be great.
He needs to play in a 3-4.
No,
that's what
yeah,
I'm
you
saying.
put
That's why you have to
So
draft.
he's playing
him.
on the 4 outside over here on
Yeah.
the 4.
He's not a 4-3 guy.
right.
He's way too small to be a 4-3
That's what you're saying. On
guy.
3-4, you put him on the back 4.
Sure.
Right,
Right, that's what you're saying, right? And you would pair
Jordan on
4,
one
4,
side
right,
and
okay, okay.
and Wake on the other, and then you put the 3 fatties in the middle.
Yeah, and I think this kid Eric Winston. I heard was it yesterday's paper? They were saying that the Dolphins are trying to get Eric Winston and, trying
And
to
Brian
get,
McKinney.
and Brian McKinney.
What do you think about draft? so far the Dolphins offseason moves. You happy?
I mean, I can't tell you. It's
I'm saying you go.
It's a
I
crapshoot.
know,
It
I know you
looks-
paid attention somewhat. What'd you
yeah.
feel?
I thought. I mean, overall, from what everybody says, I didn't watch every college football game. They did well, but I mean, but who knows? Apparently, they still need a right tackle or a left tackle. I think Jonathan Martin will be fine at the left.
So what's his name? Walked to the Rams. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
Jake Long.
Signed with
Jake
the
Long
Rams?
left, but Jake Long was, he's all broken and he was getting old and he was stiff. I mean, I think they'll be fine. We'll just
Didn't
have
y'all
to see.
pick up a left tackle in the draft? Y'all picked up a
No,
tackle.
no.
Yeah,
They
they
got Dallas Thomas, but they say he's more of a guard.
Yeah.
They got that guy from Boise, right? Or no,
Yeah.
Was it Boise?
Well, the cornerback?
Yeah.
Jamar Taylor,
he's
yeah,
supposed to
from
be
Boise
pretty- He's
State.
supposed to be pretty good.
That's the thing about the draft, though. It's like all these
What a
guys were good in
crapshoot, bro.
college, but you don't even know what they're gonna do. When they were showing, when Tavon Austin, when St. Louis trades up to get Tavon Austin in number 8, and then they're showing the highlight reel of Tavon Austin running away from guys, I'm like, yeah, he's running away from college guys. Everybody in the NFL is that fast.
That's that thing
Yeah.
where it's like a man amongst boys in college. Like
Right.
Matt Liner, he got to the NFL. Like, whoa, is that the other? It's like what's it called? Ricky Bobby? Are those the other cars?
Yeah.
Is that the other people? Like, hold up. I'm used to outrunning, outweighing them, outstrengthening them. Like, not
Right.
every dude in the NFL, the backup cornerbacks,
Yeah.
whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's real deal, man.
All right, I'm gonna go down through. Was it 6 guys they drafted? And just tell me what you guys think. First thing that comes to your mind. Oh,
No, I'm
obvious-
just curious. Like, again, to my point with you. Are you happy with the moving up number 3 to get a linebacker?
Oh yeah, I
Happy with
was
that?
really excited about that because when everybody goes, they're trading up to get Lane Johnson. I was like, oh please don't do that. That'd
That's
be
the
awful.
tackle, right?
Yeah, the tackle from Oklahoma. I'm like,
So
God,
this
not.
guy Jelani Jenkins is a good player.
I don't know. Well, yeah, he's supposed to be good, but he had a lot of injury problems over at Florida.
How about this guy Deion Sims, tight end?
He's a big dude. He'll probably be a blocking tight end. Maybe he'll do some stuff.
Will
But
he make the team?
yeah, I mean, Agnew still's on the team.
Yeah. All right, Mike
Gillisley.
Gillisley.
Yeah, from Florida.
Yeah.
That pick I really liked because
Running back.
If you watched any Florida games, that was the guy they gave it to. It's like, hey, they're up by a touchdown. They just give it to Gillisley. Go finish these guys, and he just runs first
And they
down
had
at
no
the
other
first
running
down.
backs, do they?
Well, like run out the clock type of back.
Yeah.
They do need running
Yeah.
backs.
Yeah,
yards.
Lamar
Well, they got
Miller.
Lamar Miller and then him because Daniel Thomas is injury prone. And you know what? Because you saw flashes with Lamar Miller last year. If this guy does what he can do, and apparently, the big problem with Lamar Miller was he couldn't pick up a blitz package.
Yeah.
And this guy apparently that's what one of his strengths was at Florida. So that'd be a nice
Well,
little
hope, man.
combo.
We'll see what happens. What happened? Reggie went packing the Lions, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went for $4
Signed
million a
Detroit,
year.
right?
Yeah, I didn't.
That was a huge
blow.
huge
They picked
pickup for Detroit, dude.
Yes.
They picked up a
Huge. I
place
think they
kicker.
underestimated how good Reggie Bush is. I feel like Dolphins didn't give him the benefit of the doubt, man.
Yeah, definitely.
He
I
showed
agree.
flashes. Get 1,000 yards being that back.
Yeah,
You got to reward that.
Yeah, it took him until
But 1,000 yards nowadays.
But I'm just saying, in this year, especially now that you have a running
you're
back,
right,
a
yeah.
reliable running back that goes for 1,000,
Yeah.
some people don't even get 200 touches anymore, and from a starting running back.
Place kicker Caleb Sturgis from Florida.
You drafted him in the 5th round, which seems a little high to get a kicker, but he might be
They go-
good.
they-
Who knows?
they
Dan
go
Carpenter's.
typically
He's
4th
out.
to 7th, depending on how good they are.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he really good though?
right. This guy, yeah, to draft him in the 5th round, that means you're good, and he missed like 6 extra points in
That's like getting
college.
drafted overall number 1 as a quarterback. The 5th round, like kicker, like yes, like you
Yeah.
are the man.
Don
yeah.
Jones,
Yeah, he was like.
safety from Arkansas
I
State.
mean, who knows? He was the 4th. He was the 4th to last pick in the draft. I mean, if that guy pans out to do anything, then it's a bonus. That's your 7th round pick.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna Deion Jordan, starting with Kyle Jones. I know you're not a college football guy, but what have you heard about this guy? Do you think he's going to be good in the NFL?
You know what? I actually really hate doing that. I love to with hold judgment on college players. I think it's unfair to place that pressure on them based
Yeah.
on a situation they've never seen in their lives. Like what man right here was saying. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? You could look at Tom Brady. He's a 6th round.
Well,
Everyone forgot
let's
about him.
base it on
I'm
what he
saying
did in college.
Most of it, yeah, of course. It
Fuck.
would translate to NFL player skills, you would hope, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they go to the 3-4 and have Wake and him on the outside, that's pretty nasty. I'll go with that, and that will wreak havoc for old man Brady trying to
Physically,
pass.
this guy's a beast. I've heard
Yes.
stories about this guy.
And Brady's getting old and slow, and he's going to get hit around now.
Ooh,
That's cute.
Deion Jordan.
I mean, if you hope he pans out and he ends up being, he looks like an athletic monster. The
Yeah.
guy's he's a freak
One of those
athlete.
dudes that has like a Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
set with no neck. He walks and he walks
And
this
he's-
thing like this.
and
like
he's
this.
extremely. He ran a 4.6. That's crazy fast. So if he can just over athlete dudes, then yeah, I guess we'll be
See,
fine.
I like that. We're coining phrases. I'm gonna use that. Over athlete people. I'm an over athlete, you kid.
All right, big winners in the draft and the biggest losers. Looks according to the Miami Herald, let's start with the Dolphins. They got a B- with other picks that they had. Looks like the biggest winner was the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah,
what?
they
How?
they
Based
got
on what?
they moved up to get Tavon Austin, which is a good pickup. They traded down and still managed to get. I don't even know why I know all
Ogletree?
this crap. Alec.
That's why we have in this show.
I know. Alec Ogletree, who is a really good linebacker out of Georgia. Why he fell to 30 is beyond me. I think he had some injury problems, and people were kind of worried about it. Oh, there, he had off-the-field problems. That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
But I tell you what, I bet you at some point down the line, next 2-3 seasons, they come into serious competition for the NFC title.
Who?
Jeff Fisher's a hell of a coach.
The Rams, yeah,
hell of a
but
coach,
you
bro.
know what? They messed up last year. They passed up Robert Griffin to keep Sam Bradford, and
Yeah, but
I didn't like that move.
Yeah, but they got all these picks.
Right,
So
and
this year-
but yeah, that's the thing. I think they could.
And they got another one next year.
Right. They
I
got.
think that was smart now. Obviously, that was then. That was. I feel you. But
Right.
who knows how Robert Griffin comes back, bro? You cannot predict.
Oh
the
yeah,
injury is
wait,
horrific.
the injury, but
horrific.
But you saw what Griffin did with
Stupid, yeah,
with a
absolutely.
Washington team that their offense was okay.
Yeah. Buck, what do you think
I
about
like
the
the
Bucks?
Chargers. I like what the Chargers did.
Okay, the Chargers.
Uh,
Look at the
Chargers.
Oh, we were just talking about this
Not
off
biased
the break.
much.
He was so high on Manti Te'o.
Well, I mean, you got to realize that in their first, second, and third round, they got 3 first-rounders that were projected to go in the first round with DJ Fluker, Manti Te'o, and Keenan Allen.
What a
Those
wild
are 3
name, bro.
first-round
Fluker's
guys.
that Alabama cat, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Chargers did very good. I
D
think
plus according to the Herald.
Yeah, because they're haters.
cares about the Herald.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just what I
hey, look.
think.
Draft grades to me is you can't make.
Iffy at
You
best.
gotta wait about 3 years.
Yeah.
You see what the guys do, then you grade the
I
draft.
like them.
San Francisco.
I like what's that? San Francisco. They traded up to get Eric Reed, who they could have
From
got.
LSU.
They
Yeah.
could have got him later in the round.
Well, you saw.
I like what Baltimore did
I was
to
just gonna
fill
say,
their needs.
Baltimore got an A, man.
They
Baltimore
got
racked
Elam
up.
and they got a mental.
Baltimore got an
and
A.
I like Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles did very well, I think.
I like what Green Bay did,
Let's
getting
see.
Eddie Lacy. They
Yep.
finally got a running back,
Yeah.
and they picked them up super late in the second round.
The Chargers got a what?
D plus.
Well, I don't know who's great. Is that Greg?
David.
Coate?
No,
Is
David.
that Greg Coate?
No, David Neal.
What do you
Okay, well,
think,
he
man?
doesn't
Where
know
Tebow
anything.
ends up where? What do you think?
New England B minus.
Nowhere.
Let's
Toronto
Nowhere?
Argonauts.
Think he's out of
Yeah.
football?
Yeah, no, he's either going to Canada or he's going to become a minister.
Jamie Collins,
so?
linebacker from Southern Miss, first round pick for the New England
Yeah.
Patriots.
Get to D, man. Great.
Well, I wouldn't say first round was a second round pick.
We always do that. We trade down every year except for a couple years.
You
except
guys
for
got
last year.
you guys got a receiver, Aaron Dobson,
It's supposed to be a burner. We'll see.
defensive back Logan Ryan from Rutgers.
Trying to make up for the fact
Two
that,
guys from Rutgers
that
back
losing
to
Wes
back.
Welker wasn't terrible. Trying to like overcoat the fact that was a terrible.
You guys got
mistake.
3 guys from Rutgers. Logan Ryan,
Yeah, we picked up the safety and the cornerback to start.
Duron Harmon, and Steve. Don't know how to pronounce the name.
I tell you what, I've been following since he started in 01. I have
Colts.
2000. I have no idea what's going. Bill Belichick's mind it still eludes me. He's quite a character.
What do you think about your Colts? C
Not
minus,
much.
according to David Neal.
No, I would agree with that. Their Jordan Warner pick was
Weird.
He's well, I mean,
From Florida State.
consistent considering that they run a 3-4 and he's more of a 4-3
Right.
guy. That's the only thing I didn't understand.
Who is the decision making now in the GM?
His name's Ryan Grigson.
Oh, that's his first. This is his first draft, right? He just took over,
yeah.
right?
No, he drafted last year. I'm sorry. Was
Did he?
last year. Yeah.
So okay.
So
sophomore
I mean,
slump.
he was very top prospect and he will be very good. It's just I don't know if it fits their scheme right. Their second pick, they took a guard out of Illinois
Hugh Thornton.
who should be okay. I have no idea why they took a center from USC who can't block a lick. I don't know why the heck they would draft anybody from USC on the line. if you would watch any USC games last year, their line was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that was a barn door.
And then the Utah State, they got a good running back. He's a burner. He's a real fast guy who could be a compliment to Vic Ballard. So I'm going to go with average at best. They kind of got screwed out of. They sold. I'm sorry, they didn't sold. I'm sorry, they traded their second round pick last in the offseason, or not offseason, in the season to get Vontae Davis. So they didn't have a second round pick, which kind of. But they got Vontae Davis in that, so whatever. I'm not very happy about it, but we'll see what happens.
All right, that's our draft talk. Like I said, I didn't see any of it. I just saw the first couple picks, and that was it. I was at the Cubs game, and I was
saw what's his name
scrolling
got
through
picked
my
up by
phone.
picked up by the Cards. The kid, what's his name? The Honey Badger.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Picked up by the Cardinals, right?
Yeah.
That's
a nice little pick.
Yeah. From
Between
LSU.
him and Patrick Peterson, that should be
that's-
interesting.
They went to school together too. They're both LSU grads.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, they're
nice.
boys.
And
learned-
he-
you
and
learned
he-
from he learned. Patrick Peterson's a real deal. That's a
Well,
professional right there,
he
bro.
was. Some people said that he was better than Patrick while he was at LSU.
That's crazy because Patrick
Right.
Peterson's the man. He runs
Right.
that. I mean, he's the man. He does literally. Percy Harvin does minus the injuries.
Right.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk about Shane Larkin's decision going to the NBA, which I totally disagree, but we'll get into it. And also some boxing. Mayweather's fighting Guerrero this Saturday.
Yay.
And he signs a weird deal for somebody being, already past his prime in boxing. We'll get to that when we come back. SoFlowRadio.com and D4Radio.com. Keep it locked. All right, welcome back to the show. The Marlins tie up the game at the bottom of the ninth. They got man on first and third. Is that no outs, guys?
0 outs.
Wow.
Juan Pierre on third.
They win tonight. They got a 3-game winning streak, Dio. Let's get to the sound.
Good jump by JP.
All right.
A little bit off the end of the bat, but just well placed.
Crowd going crazy.
A lot of people there.
Yeah, all 500 of them are going
Look
nuts.
at all those filled bleacher seats.
13,000.
What do you do here? Do you walk the bases loaded?
You gotta walk. You gotta.
Nah, you gotta go.
Yeah,
man.
you walk with
You
the
walk.
bases loaded, force the out at home.
Exactly. That's something Redmond didn't do a couple games ago. I was really pissed that he didn't do that.
There it is. They're gonna walk. All right, we'll just go down from here. We don't need to watch 4 balls in a row.
Who's up next? I don't even know.
Hey, I'm sorry, Doug. Timeout. Can
Yeah.
y'all see this, please? Beans rolling. We was down 6-3. We're
Dom.
up 7-6 now. What's up? What's up, man? What's up with the Sox, dog? I'm telling you, man. We was down 6-3 in the 16th, and now we're up 7-6.
Yeah, but Toronto's also pretty-
Terrible. I don't care. I'll take any win I can get. Any
No,
team anywhere.
yeah. No, I give it. To
All right,
you.
well-
Greg Dobbs.
We're watching the Marlins. Greg Dobbs. Are they gonna throw the cake at him? They're gonna put the pie in his face.
Here comes the triple play.
Dude, that would be wild. That would be crazy.
I'll break everything in here. That happens.
Is that Lonnie? Who's that? Lynn? Who's that?
Lion.
Oh,
I don't know.
Lion. Guy.
All right, the Marlins got the bases juiced.
Redmond, man, he looks really confused.
Bottom of the ninth.
Is that Redmond?
That's Redmond.
He has no idea what he's doing, bro.
He's like, what should I do?
Hey, well, at least coach-wise, Isaac Guillen was a good coach. He just
I will
talked
lay
too
down the
much.
squeeze right here. Squeeze.
I don't know. I say you're going to swing him, bro.
He's got to put the ball. Hit a.
I hate that. I hate National League rules, man. Go down swinging, son. Go for yours, dude. Go for it.
Just hit a fly ball. Game over. Fly ball. That's all we're asking for. David Wright's back. He didn't play yesterday. He was hurt. Whatever he had. Ike Davis.
Yeah, that's a young-looking catcher. Who is this? Wrecker?
Never heard
That's
of
a
him.
great name.
Wrecker.
That is a
That's nice.
great baseball name.
Wrecker?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I tell you what, this is what baseball's about right here, bro.
All right,
Pitcher-wise,
real quick before we get back to the Marlins, Larkin's decision to go to the NBA. Real quick.
Bad idea.
Retard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shane Larkin?
Point guard, view him.
Oh.
You didn't
You
watch
talking
any.
about little light-skinned dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad call. Bad call. Considering the way they got destroyed in the tournament, bad call, bro. You need more schooling.
He said in the papers that.
Why don't Cass take page from Tim Duncan's book, man? He's like the most smart player in the NBA. He stayed 4 years. Like you're not if you can stay healthy, you're not sacrificing anything, man. All you're getting is knowledge.
He said when oh, here goes what happened? Oh.
And all them guys.
He said that after the Marquette loss, that he wanted to come back because the loss felt pretty bad.
I should call him to get play-by-play.
Blinded by the light, kid.
But when he saw the Ware injury, he said, "I'm getting out of here. I'm going straight to the NBA."
I guess. Yeah, maybe. That's a good point.
The pitch.
Go! Game over.
Game over on a wild
For
pitch.
the Marlins. Good job,
Give
man.
me the sound. Give me the sound.
The Marlins won the marathon last night, and they win the sprint tonight.
I'm wearing my Marlins
With
cap.
Juan Pierre finishing the final 90 feet.
We were talking about the catcher having a great name. Just screwed the whole game up.
Nah, that was a bad pitch.
That was a pitcher's fault, dude.
Oh, catch the ball.
I'm Skip Bayless. I feel you. Come on, catcher.
No.
What do you have the extra big glove for? You feel me?
Let's see if they ruled it a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Pass ball.
Molina has that in his bare hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy doesn't count.
Yeah, Jason Varitek gets that on the hop on it.
All right, the
Bad
Marlins
day,
3-game
Brian.
winning streak. That's considered a winning streak, right?
Yeah.
We win 3 games in a row.
Well, anything more than one's a streak. This is the first series they win all year. Because
Is it really?
this is a
No
3-game
way.
series, so they won the first 2.
No,
This is their first series won.
they played yesterday and today. The Mets.
Right.
They got
and
one
then-
more.
So they
You're
won
right.
both.
Right. They won the series.
Oh, they won the series. You're right.
They've never
Duh.
won a series.
Duh. Yep. Okay. All right. Congratulations to the Marlins. Getting back to Shane Larkin. He said that some guys in the NBA scouts saying that he might be a late first rounder.
See, I understand if you have an agent, you try to feel out where you might be picked, but at the same time, if you're not confident enough to know you're definitely going to be a lottery pick, I would pass up, man.
He said he had a lot of advice saying that he might be a late first rounder.
You know, going in the late first round though,
Is
you
the
think
best
about it, it's the best
situation.
situation for him
That's what
'cause
you
he's gonna-
want.
He's going to go on a good team. He's
Yep.
going to immediate contender.
No, I got you. It's like how the Pats and the Packers and Steelers picking like the late rounds.
Right.
You always get 18, 20. I feel you. That's a
Right.
good point. Good point.
He might go to somebody like
he might not get the money, but
And then with OKC or
Spurs.
something. That'd be crazy.
might go to Spurs,
could come to the Heat.
to the Heat.
OKC
Heat
would
don't-
actually be a really good fit for Larkin.
Yeah, the Heat. Don't
That
need
would
a
be
point guard.
that would be quite a career story. Go from UM to the Heat.
Man.
Yeah. That would be nice. I
No
can't
room
lie.
for him.
No, yeah, he doesn't quite fit what they're. Well, I mean, if Norris Cole can do it, I can't imagine Shane Larkin
I
could.
think I think Tim James was a UM guy. Went to the Heat, right? Played for the
Yeah,
Heat.
James Jones.
James Jones, Tim James, and hopefully maybe Shane Larkin. I don't know, but I think it's a bad move. Even though he said one of his excuses was that seeing Ware go down, breaking his leg, that if something happened, God forbid that.
All right, dude. Ware was extremely fragile, dog. Who falls in their leg trying to stick a ball and their leg pops out their
Oh,
bone?
come
We've
on.
done that 100 times. Let's be serious, man.
But you never know. He might.
He said, "Play D. My knee. My bones. My
Kyle
leg.
Jones,
Wait
if they told you, what's a late first rounder gonna get?
What do you mean, money wise?
Yeah,
nothing. Guaranteed.
It's guaranteed contract.
yeah.
the whole first round. Right?
Yeah, you get
$1 million.
I don't know. I'll look them up.
Well, let's say you get $1 million, Kyle
But see,
Jones.
at that point, you gotta just be real with yourself. Do you think you can progress as a player? You know what I'm saying? It's like you have all these voices in your head. You have to, filter out the ones that are negative. Listen to your immediate circle.
Yeah.
Can I improve for free in college, be the man on campus, or should I take that leap? You know what I'm saying? It's like a real fine line. I feel like a lot of players don't think that far ahead. Like, the money's talking. Money's talking. They might not come from where he didn't have anything. He needs bread. He wants to pay his moms. Wants to, support his fam. He wants to show out, be the man. At what point does that fall away from, I need to better my game to have the most longevity career I can have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it's a guaranteed $2 million for what I'm looking at, and then you have team options in your next 2 years, which they usually pick up, and that'll be a guaranteed about $5 million. So,
But you know what I'm saying? No, that's blinded by the light, man. You can make triple that if you get your career a little more on point. I'm just saying, it's a
Yeah,
real fine line to
but
walk.
you're
you know what I'm
risking
saying?
an injury.
yeah,
you are. You're right.
They got the rookie wage scale
roll
though.
that
You don't
dice,
make
man.
that much more. You make like no, $10 million is a lot of money. But with the wage scale, I mean, you got to prove yourself either way. You saw a guy. You saw Matthews, the one in Portland. I can't remember his first name now. Guy out of Marquette. Well, anyway, he was a second round pick, and he had like 2 years, and it was a super small contract. Played like crazy those 2 years, and then made himself a bunch of bank. Your first contract's always a joke in the NBA.
Yeah. But you're still risking the injury, and you might, whatever. I don't agree with it, but I'm on your side. I rather.
I'm saying, if I was his father, I would tell him to go back to school. The value of learning your craft is invaluable. You know what I'm saying? Invaluable. I understand.
You're at a good school.
The market's hot, right? Especially he's coming from a premier college. He's going to be the map next year. He might be eligible. Win a championship again next year. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, we got to understand also that his stock is probably at the highest it's ever going to be.
Yeah, and next year they're not going to be
Going to be
good.
terrible. They're not going to be seen. He's not going to be. He's
Touche.
not going to have
I
any
got you. I
players
got you.
to be around him.
I got you, no doubt.
So
but see, these are the things you have to discuss, right? The pros and cons.
Oh,
You got to weigh
100%.
in making that announcement.
You
Because
can
once
always go back and get
if you
your
go without an
education.
agent, if you go with an agent, right, you can't go back, right? And if you don't have an agent, you can
I
go
think
back.
they changed that in the last collective bargaining
One of those
agreement.
things,
I
right?
think
If you
once
don't hire an agent-
no, I think once you declare, you declare. They got
Can't go
rid.
back.
I think they got rid of that rule.
Wasn't there a rule at one
Once you
point?
get
If
an
you
Yeah,
hire an
yeah,
agent,
yeah.
Once you get an agent,
you just wanted
you're
to
done,
like
man.
put your toes in the
Right,
water.
'cause you weren't a
And if it's
professional.
Like, oh, my draft stock's not high. Let me go back to
Right,
college. You saying
right.
that no longer is the
I
deal?
think they got rid of. I could be. I have to look it up.
This might be one of the best drafts in a long time for the NBA.
Really?
There's a lot of good guys coming
So
out.
maybe this cast you don't think of, man. Like, look at the cat from
You don't think there's a lot of good guys coming out?
Trailblazers this year.
I
Lillard.
think this is going to be a
No
bad
one expects him to do what he
A bad
did.
one?
I think so.
I think with the exception of, is Oladipo
I'm sorry,
coming out?
Kyle.
I don't.
Yeah.
He's
Trey
definitely
Burke
coming
is
out,
coming
yeah.
out.
I don't think Trey
He
Burke's
choked
gonna
up
do
said
big
it.
time, dude.
I no.
Hey.
I don't think he's gonna do much.
He's not
though.
clutch. Nah, he choked up, man.
Nah.
Top
He
10
got-
pick?
He got exposed, bro.
Oh, he'll be
So
a
what?
top 10
Trey
pick. but-
Burke will be good.
Dude, what's his name? Was a top
That'd
round
be
pick. He was a
awesome.
number one pick. What's his name? The kid that Michael Jordan drafted. He was terrible. That
Kid
black
Gilchrist?
No, the minute ago when he was still
Kwame Brown?
Kwame Brown.
Oh,
Was so
yeah.
what does that mean? Top 10 pick means what to anybody? It doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Olowokandi was number one pick.
Yeah.
Let's be serious, man.
No, I'm just saying I think there's a lot of good players in this draft, I think.
I think last year was the best, but
Because of the Kentucky guys?
A lot of good ones.
Dude, what's his name? I was still saying he was under the radar. He was nasty this year. Lillard.
They still
Portland. He was animal this year.
They still have that agent rule. I think what happened was they moved up the date a lot. I remember that being the case. You didn't have as much time to make the decision. Damn. As you did before. So that was the biggest problem.
Yeah, I got you. Dude was in the way. He was big ass head. I couldn't see, man. Real move, trying to wrap the camera. Like,
No,
dude.
it should be a good draft, but I guess compared to last year's and years before, there's always, there was always a for sure number one. Anthony Davis was going to be going number one for sure. This year, there's kind of, it's kind of up in the air. There was never like one guy that was going to be, hey, I'm number one. Except for it's probably going to be, Noel from Kentucky will be the number one pick.
You don't think his stock got hurt by that injury?
No, because he's 7 foot and he's athletic.
All right, boxing Saturday night. Mayweather versus Guerrero.
Whoop-de-doo.
Anybody gonna pay for that?
Absolutely
No.
not. I'll see that work for free.
What's that? When is that?
I used to be a big boxing fan back in the days.
You talking about the heavyweights though, bro? Heavyweights sell
Is
money.
that,
I
this,
used to be-
is that this Saturday?
This Saturday.
This
Mayweather-
Saturday's the Derby as well. So
It was
the
at
Kentucky
night.
Derby. Yeah, I
This
know.
is-
I
this is like
forgot.
late.
Yep.
Mayweather Guerrero. This is the thing I was talking about. Mayweather signs a reported deal.
HBO, right?
No, with Showtime.
Oh, they switched. Right. He was
Check-
with HBO. My
Check
bad.
this out. Mayweather signs a reported 6-fight deal over a span of 30 months
Man, what are you? 45 already?
with Showtime.
How old is he? Late
He's like
30s,
30
right?
He's in the 30s, like early 30s.
Mayweather's a punk, man, for real. I mean, I give him props. He's excellent boxer, strategist, all that, mastermind.
Great boxer.
He's a punk, man. He's a punk, period.
Why? Because
In fact, you wouldn't take all comers. You're a punk. You'll never live that down. I don't care. The greatest fighters of all time took all comers.
He will never go down and say that he never wanted to fight
He's
Pacquiao.
a punk. He will. He ducked him. His ducking by himself.
We all know he
even
ducked him,
even if
but-
he would have whooped him, it's not the point. You ducked him, bro. You're not a true elite champion. Champions go for blood. Take all comers. You a punk,
43-0 is 26 KOs. I think he's a true champion.
He picked all his fights. I'm not saying he's not a master. Like I just said that. He's a strategist. He's a master planner. He's an excellent boxer. Probably one of the best pound for pound of all time. He's still a punk. You a chump for ducking fights you should take, right? That's the game you play.
He only ducked one fight, Pacquiao.
All right, but that's
he
the one
fought
that's gonna.
everybody.
That's the one that's gonna. That's the one that's
he's
gonna
fought
make your career.
everybody.
That's the one that highlights
I'm
your
not
career.
defending Mayweather. 'cause
It's not the
I
55
don't
fights
think
you
Mayweather-
won. It's the one fight you ducked. You ducked it, bro. You was scared of a little Filipino cat, a Cambodian dude. You a punk, man. Period. I don't care. You a punk, dude.
Jeez.
To the day you die. I saw him in person. I saw him in front of the Marlin Hotel. I asked him, dog. These two big bodyguards come up walking like, oh, he can't take questions. Like, yeah, I bet he can't. Joe punk ass.
Well, he
You know what I'm
hasn't.
saying?
He hasn't fought since May 5th last year. That was a unanimous decision versus Cotto, and he's gonna fight.
Fight
this
he
guy
had no
Guer-
business taking. Of
Man, I
course
need
he was
to
gonna
go
whip
to Marlin
Cotto.
games apparently.
Y'all see this, right?
Not
The
that
fat girls?
one. Not them
No,
two.
I
They
saw
passed, they passed by.
I saw you.
Jeff Conine. Look at Jeff Conine. Fox Marlins.
He's pissed.
But getting back to the fight, I haven't paid for a pay-per-view fight in
And the last fight I paid for, actually, no. It was
I
the
think
fight where
it was a Tyson fight.
B-Hop whooped
A Tyson
up on,
fight.
I watched Bones
what's
Jones.
his name?
on
Golden
Saturday.
Boy. The fight
Oscar?
where
Oscar
B-Hop
De La
whooped up
Hoya.
on De La Hoya. He knocked in 6 rounds with a TKO because he was giving him liver shots, and he had to call. He took a knee. Like, man, I quit. That was the last fight I paid for. I was
Are
like,
you a true boxing fan?
I
or-
love boxing.
Oh.
I like pure
So
boxing.
then,
though. I like heavyweights.
so then why aren't you a fan of Mayweather?
I told you because he's a punk, man. I don't respect him. I don't respect him. I don't respect him as a man. As a fighter, you're
Aren't
great.
you-
As a man, you're a chump. You a punk. Period. He beat up his girl like you a punk, bro. You a punk.
I'm
fan.
talking about boxing now. I'm not
As,
talking about
as boxing, he's one of the top 5 pound for pound fighters of all time. What's
all
up?
times.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Absolutely. I'm saying, but you're a punk. Ali's top 5 all time. He's not a punk.
Who?
Ali.
Well, no, he's not
I'm
a
saying,
punk.
let's
but
talk about
quite a loudmouth.
Joe Frazier. Not Joe Lewis. Top 5 all time. Not a punk. Took all comers. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Roy Jones. Top 5 all time. Took all comers.
What
Got
about Rocky
whooped.
Marciano?
He retired the champ. Top 5 all time. Retired the champ.
Rocky Marciano
Retired with the belt, guard.
kicked Joe Lewis's
But you
ass.
can't.
Lennox
you
Lewis, one of
can't
my top
prove.
5
You
favorites.
can't prove that Mayweather ducked.
No, you can't.
Pacquiao.
I'm just saying my personal opinion.
Yeah,
In the court of public opinion, you a chump.
Yeah.
In the court of boxing,
and
you the
ne-
man.
And you never know if he would have fought.
He might have whooped
Pacquiao.
him.
Yeah, maybe.
But the fact is, you'll never know because you ducked, made you look bad. Pacquiao was like, "What's up?" He even waived the drug test. He said, "I'll take the drug test."
Yeah.
They were just like, "Oh no, now we gotta do this. Now I'm scared. No, it's not Tuesday. Oh no, I got my period. No, it's I'm in the mountains. I'm like, come on, dude.
But if you
really
look at Mayweather's records, he's fought some good fighters and he's beat.
fought great fighters. The one he ducked, I'll never forget. I'm sorry. I'm sold on that, dude. If you're a fighter, you fight all fighters, right?
Yeah, I agree. But he still go down, like you said.
Top 5 all pound for pound. He's incredible. My man literally does.
He might finish his career undefeated.
He does the Ali Okie man. He sees what you're about. Remember the fight that I saw really defined him as, to me, one of the best fights of all time was the Sugar Shane fight. Sugar Shane getting him the first round, getting him. He withstood the blow. He withstood. He felt him out. By the third, fourth, Sugar Shane was done.
Yeah.
Spent all his energy beating him. He's just popping him, jabbing him. Like, yo, you the man, bro. By the 10th round, he was done. Mayweather, Sugar Shane slop. He's like sticking him. Like, you a very, very, very smart, savvy fighter, bro. You just a punk. You know what I'm saying? All that. You a great fighter, bro.
I think when we read the description of the show, we had to put
Mayweather's a punk.
Talk about why Mayweather's a hoe cake. For real.
Well, you never know. The Pacquiao's still fighting.
Pacquiao's done, dude. Come on, man. The way he got knocked out was embarrassing.
He'll come back. He
won't
go down. He'll come back. He's not gonna finish his career like that.
You remember him for that.
Yeah, but you're not gonna finish. He's not gonna finish his career like that.
He disappointed me thoroughly, man. Take those 2 back-to-back L's, like, you kind of probably lost your interest. You know what I'm saying? Go back to being the senator of Cambodia, wherever you do, man. Your
Why do you say Cambodia? He's not from Cambodia, dude.
Philippines. I'm sorry, whatever, dude.
One of those countries.
All right, before we leave, I got to see the score. Did the Bo Sox win? Bottom of the 7th, they are winning 7-6.
They're in Toronto, though, so we'll see.
The Marlins won.
New York's all over Houston, pasting them. The Cubs are getting shut out, 8-0.
Easy. We just won a series against the Marlins.
Cincinnati's up 1-0 on the Lou.
I love baseball because you can play on Sunday and the next day you're playing again.
I feel you're in New York one day, you're in San Fran the next day. It's crazy.
All right, guys, that's the end of the show. Anything before we leave, gentlemen?
Peace.
Kentucky Derby on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Kentucky Derby on Saturday.
Go Orb.
Let's go baseball, man. Let's go Sox.
Verrazano.
Let's go Celts. Don't get shut out in New York. Let's go. Bring it back to the bean.
All right, peace.
He looks determined without being ruthless. Something heroic.
Offer is discount only and is not insurance. Have you had trouble getting help?